Top of the top. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Good morning, Money Day. Money Day. What's up, Eli? Let's go. Back at it again, y'all. What's up? Everything will be time stamped. Never live. We at it again. What's up, y'all? So y'all super lit this morning. Y'all up and ready. That chat moving fast. What's up? Y'all be back. Back to the solid, man. Like I said, it's like no matter how early I get up, it just I don't know. It just be like that, y'all. But I got a good one today. We got a good one today. So sometimes it's like that. The better, sometimes to get it right, to have a decent show. Sometimes it take longer because at the last minute I be boop boop boop. I forgot about that. Going into it today, y'all. I'm about to go into some stuff that went over my head. A lot of stuff I've been talking about. I'm just gonna speed it up for you. Remember, I've been talking about Russell Simmons a lot, right? We've been talking about it, right? Well, put it like this. A while ago, I said something. I said, yo, I think Russell Simmons over there setting something. I think he's setting something up over there. I said, we laughing at Russell. This, that, and the third. I said the whole time, man, Russell over there is low-key setting up somewhere for them to go at. We're going to look at that today. Tell you, man, what I said when it first started, I said I think Russell got tipped off. We're going to get into a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff went over my head because I was dealing with other stuff. So, I kept saying a lot of stuff coming out. So I never got a chance to even speak about the text messages that was shown in court by CASSIE, her text messages. I ain't going to see that. But, yesterday we got deep. Yeah, we went into that Ryan Leslie stuff. Intro, top of the top. I thought he was building some type of resort. That's what he built over there, bro. Well, I say, man, also today you're going to get the facts and proof that they've been playing the hell out of people, man. They've been playing the hell out of us, man. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm going to throw myself in it, but at the end of the day, they ain't been tricking me. Not no time soon. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tricked me in a long time. But what I'm telling you is they are slick, y'all. I think they actually went somewhere where that behavior is sanctioned at. I'm not playing. I think they have took their show somewhere where they know they can't get in trouble for it. We're gonna look at that today. So just know that. You get ready, get your stuff ready, y'all. Get everything ready. We up. Shout out to everybody that's up. You know what I'm saying? Get things together. That's right, 2025, y'all. No black clouds. You know what I'm saying? No black clouds. Like I said, these industry bastards, they miserable, depressing, they shit is over, and they want everybody to be sad. Then on the other note, what I've been noticing, what I say on this channel, I haven't been watching the court case, y'all. A lot of stuff I've been missing. Why? Because I know everything already. What I mean by that is the court is for shenanigans. So when I heard about the details of them freaky text messages coming out, I know it's a joke. But I also know what? All they trying to do is have everybody talking about freaky ass content all day. Talking about freaky. I told you, I know how this thing work, y'all. See, I don't got to be on the internet now to know what's going on as on the other side. See, I bet you it's been a lot of jokes and memes and all this stuff in court and the text message. But meanwhile, like I said around here, you can get the real stuff. This channel is for grown-ups, y'all. All right? You going to laugh and joke. You feel me? Because life funny like that. But at the end of the day, ain't none of this shit a joke. Because the joke's on you know who. Anybody think, if anybody just keep thinking, ha, Diddy, this and that, third, you keep doing that shit. You'll see. Other than that, we're going to get into it. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's up intro. What's up, Honey Drizzle? What's up, EK69? What's up, Positive Vibe? What's up, Joe? It's something about Monday morning. Y'all all be ready on Monday mornings, boy. What's up? What's good, G? Y'all ain't call you gigantic. What's up, Miss Solara? What's up, Fatima? What's up, Carmen? What's up, Wax Dog? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? We up. All right, let's go. Everybody up here, the family up here on Monday. Ain't until y'all waited long enough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're gonna get into it today, y'all. We gotta go back into it because it's closing out. It's closing out. But like I said around here, we We covering them dark areas. So I'm saying we're gonna talk about the real stuff, y'all, because they've been doing a lot. So all we are watching is everything being exposed of what they've been doing for years. That's what I say. We can laugh all we want, but we late, y'all. We are super late. We're late. We're late. We like 10 years late behind them. I'm gonna be honest. That's why this case, the Dragon video was 9 years ago. And they was doing stuff years before that. That's why I say, we late, y'all. We're a decade late. Just gonna be real with y'all. That's why I say, I get my jokes on, I put the shit, but I'm just telling you. So that's the little shit I say, thanks, y'all. When I say, don't get it twisted, the joke's on us, because this shit happened already. We the ones late as fuck. So they like, man, they laughing at that shit. Man, that shit was 10 years ago. They don't give a fuck about that shit. You know how they done got and did so much shit since then, they don't care about that shit. So what I'm telling you is, this was your only chance to get the revelation of what they actually been doing. Like I said, but people didn't get everything Cassie said in court is what Diddy do to everybody, what they all do. So that's what this is about. But now we're going to take a look at some of the shit that's been going on that a lot of y'all didn't catch. All right? And that's how it's going to be. Thank you, Charles, very much. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to holler at y'all. I ain't in a rush. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Let's go. All right? Boom. Kevin Hart going to be hosting the BET Awards. See that? We also going to look at how they're a big family, y'all. When I kept saying there's nobody out here in your face that ain't connected to them. Guess who's not connected to them? I finally get to prove what I've been telling y'all. The reason why I know Diddy got all the men rappers, which is the same reason why a lot of y'all should know already. If 50 Cent told us Diddy tried to take him shopping, what happened? What happened? He told us, right? And then he told us what happened, right? He said no. So that let me know Diddy does that to everybody. So I keep telling you, I just been connecting dots and dots and dots every fucking year. That's it. If he tried 50, y'all, come on now. That's why I say I don't know a lot of y'all had yet, man. If he tried 50, he tried Jay-Z, he tried everybody. 50 is the only one he didn't get. Let me update your database again. How'd I know that? Because he been the only one dissing their ass from day one. I told you 50 was the clue, y'all. He didn't get 50. That's why 50 be letting y'all know, but he can't blow nobody up. He can't put nobody, he can't do that. But he been giving y'all all the clues. Ha, ha, ha. He didn't get me. He didn't get me. He didn't get me. That's why he could talk shit. That's why I kept saying, you mean to tell me nobody from New York ain't say nothing? I kept telling y'all, it's been in your face the whole time, y'all. The revelation is what Diddy did to the whole industry. No discrepancy. Because you always going to hear this shit. It's like somebody didn't stand up to him, bingo. So I'm starting to think, now y'all not playing. I think that whole Diddy Pac shit was Diddy try to get Pac. Let's look at it now. It's looking like that, y'all. It's looking like Diddy was trying to get maybe one to Pac. Because I heard after stories. They messing with the same chicks. Diddy asked about Pac. Y'all know Quincy's daughter? No, Diddy had obsession with Pac, y'all. No, it's being exposed. 50 said something else too. 50 said the same shit I said yesterday. Basically, you did all this shit for what? Diddy, you did all this for what? To go out like a freak in the end of a perv. So I peeped, I said, yo, you mean to tell me the East Coast, West Coast beef, this whole shit was about, because them New York rappers, Diddy and crew, they was mad because they couldn't be in Hollywood and California and be fruity out there because Suge had it on lockdown. So once everybody gone, you got the result. When it was all said and done, this saga would end with a footage of Diddy with a towel on in a Hollywood, California hotel. So that's what I said yesterday. 50 people too. Like basically, Diddy, you want to get all this power, but in the end, all you want to do is freaky shit and freak out everybody. And that's what happened, y'all. That's the facts. That's the facts, y'all. But some of y'all don't get it. And see, everybody up under this rap shit, man, they know they about to be unemployed, man. I'm talking about big platforms that get big money off this stuff, y'all. I ain't talking about no small shit. You get it? No, y'all. This the shit Shade Room and don't want to acknowledge. Get it? This for Shade Room and all of them. That's for this. I'm talking about them blogger sites. No, I'm talking about them. Their whole career built off hip-hop rap gossip. They the ones gonna get destroyed. That's right. What I mean by destroyed, irrelevant. 50 Cent Savage Week. One Diddy post in full as rapper stuns with outrageous remarks. So he been the only rapper airing them out. But that's your proof. So remember when I told you a long time ago how they had everybody mind under control. Everybody they didn't want you to like, you didn't like. But you didn't see that. They didn't want you to like 50. What happened to 50? He's still around. They didn't want you to like Kanye. He's still around. Everybody that didn't want you to like, they might be piece of shit too, but not accused of the stuff they are. Now you can see, if you pay attention to the separation of the cliques of 50 and Jay-Z and Diddy, you will see a trail. 50 will leave a trail. Diddy and Jay-Z will leave a trail. What you gonna see? It's not hard to figure out. If we go to money trails, you seen 50 move independent, meaning by itself a lot. Jay-Z always with somebody. What's up with that? Always with somebody. Wife? No, I've been told you 50 got his humiliation a while ago when he was dealing with that bank where he been got humiliated. But he bounced back. But my point is with 50, he is the proof that Diddy didn't get him. He is the only one actually qualified to antagonize him. Because everybody else are punks. That's why I kept telling you 50 is the proof that Diddy got all of their ass. All right? So as you see, 50 has been mercilessly trolling Sean Diddy. See that Mirror US? The world knows what's going on. I say the world going on. So look, mercilessly destroying that man, having a ball with that man, using for free promotion because he's smart. That's why. All right? Everybody else scared, y'all. That's how you know Diddy got him, or they were scared of him, and you know what's up. That's how you know. The global superstar has not held back as he gave fans commentary on some of the most eyebrow-raising allegations from Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial. 50 has already been producing his own docuseries for Netflix on Diddy's demise. So it comes as no surprise he has taken big interest in what is happening with his fellow musician. I told y'all, man, 50 smart. 50 like, why the hell would I know this man my whole career? And I'm going to sit back and act like I don't know shit. I'm doing like I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I say back like I ain't got to do with it. Fool, if I know Diddy, my piece, something has to be done or spoken because something has to be clarified. It's just that simple. And if I didn't like Diddy and I felt like he really was a piece of shit, I'm really getting paid off his ass. Damn right. But even if he was my friend, I'm getting paid off his ass. Because he was my friend, I'm going to still get paid off his ass. I'm going to just talk about the good times we had and shit like that. And I'm going to still get paid off him. Because guess what? This some of the ass last money grab. Huh? 50 ain't stupid. No, 50 is your proof, y'all, how all the other black rappers, actors are scared. They're scared. They've been touched. They've been abused, y'all. I'm not playing with you. See, I kept saying. 50 and certain rappers from a certain era not scared of Diddy. 50 knew Diddy from a damn dancer. 50 know Diddy for real. He know Diddy ain't built like that. Because, see, the real New Yorkers know the real New York gangsters. And we know the real gangsters. So we knew gangsters when we was kids. So we seen guys go from entertainers to trying to act tough. So people like me, 50, and others, we never been scared of no damn Diddy. But the industry was. The industry was. See, it was a dude from my side of town. They was accused of shooting Tupac. See, we grew up with the dudes that shot Tupac. Like, it was real gangster where we from. See what I'm saying? We all knew rapping was a joke. See, Biggie knew that too, because Biggie knew if he'd have ran his mouth, they'd have smoked his ass. He knew that. So when everybody want to blame Biggie, Biggie had nothing to do with that shit. But I say this, Biggie turned his head because he had to. They'd have blew his head off. That's just how it went down. And that's how it would have went down, because at that time, ain't nobody respect no damn rappers. That's why they all had to pay rappers. That's why I told you Diddy had certified goons on payroll. He had certified people that'll put your lights out on payroll. But it also was extortion. That's right. He was getting extorted. Don't let everybody fool you. In the beginnings, they were getting extorted. Before they was able to afford all that police security and all that, they were getting extorted by gangsters. Yes, they was. And then after East Coast, West Coast, then Diddy started turning up with that police security. Yeah, I know what happened. People started getting shot in the ass. You know what I'm saying? So look, let's go. Bingo. Tootsie Roll jokes. So you mean, so family, please tell me this. You mean to tell me they was having Tootsie Roll conversations in the courtroom if they had this in court, I know this shit a damn joke. I think all they wanted to come out in court was perverted jokes. Yeah. I think they wanted us grown-ups to be talking about freaky jokes all day, like idiots. If they were talking about a Tootsie Roll, because according to what I see right here, it was some said about a woman described Diddy, his downstairs apartment as a Tootsie Roll. Don't tell me this shit true, y'all. Do not tell me it's a Diddy trial and they're talking about. All right, let me slow it up. First thing I said is, y'all, that whole court shit, all I'm getting from it is freaky tales. I said, y'all, that courthouse shit is shenanigans. I said, because the real stuff already dropped and played out. I said, but the realest part of the court is Cassie is revealing what he does and what they did to everybody because they all in the threesomes and Diddy had fun with everybody. Today, we're going to look at the fun family, the freaky family. I'm going to show you how they all related, y'all. That's right. They've been plotting their escapes, y'all. So you mean to tell me they've been talking about semen on nipples in court? They've been talking about Tootsie Roll sizes. Family, what is this? No. Let me find out. It's been so-called media outlets covering this shit. Has media outlets been covering a lot of penis talk and freaky shit? I'm really trying to figure this out because there's a lot of real shit going on, and they joking about Tootsie Rolls. Wow, let's go. Another of 50 Cent posts included a screenshot from a separate civil suit brought against Diddy in which a woman described the accused penis as having the length and girth of a large Tootsie Roll. All right. She later referred to him as itty bitty Diddy. 50 Cent captioned the post, Tootsie Roll, to the left, to the left, to the left. The Tootsie Roll song, come on, man. He talking about, so that's why you in the corner masturbating. I had no clue all these perverted conversations going on in court and online. Wow. They in court talking about this man Johnson. Wow. Somebody's getting pranked again, y'all. I'm just going to leave it at that. Somebody's getting pranked. Let's go. We up. Let's go. He shared an artist sketch of heavily pregnant Cassie in court with the headline, Cassie says Diddy asked her to get an inflatable pool filled with baby oil and captioned the image writing, damn, he did all that shit to go out like shit like this. So here go right here. He said, 50 said, damn, he did all that ish to go out like this? Shaking my head. This is crazier than regular crazy. Told y'all, man. I'm like, yo, they talking about in court. So I'm like, this man did all of this just to be freaky and freak the whole industry. That is the whole thing of this, y'all. I hope you getting it. 50 get it clear. Basically, bro, you just wanted to take over the game to screw everybody. Everybody. But see, we don't know that we not weird like him. That man could have also had a fetish or just had, like I said, man, you looking at a new celebrity as a star, yo, I like them. He looking at it like that too. I like them. He want to have sex with every new celebrity. Like they're a virgin. You know what I'm saying? I want some of that. Oh, you just made it? I want some of that. That's him. That's him. That's him. From Ashton Kutcher to Leonardo DiCaprio, this fool done ran through everybody. Q-Tip. He done ran through a lot, y'all. And that's why he's a weirdo freak. And he also was the gatekeeper of the industry. But you got your proof, y'all. Oh, you look, family. This is what I'm going to prove to y'all today. I'm going to prove to y'all today. Every single celebrity, entertainer you love, it don't matter, pick a name. They all was picked, hand-selected, and they all part of the family. All of them. Today, my proof will be Taraji P. Henson. Yup. She been down with the team. She been family. I'm telling you, a big-ass family. Only thing is, a lot of them got kicked out. A lot of them fell off. Think of your family in real life, y'all. Stop playing. You know you got a family. You know you got family members became fiends. Some became alcoholics. Some became losers. Some went into the church. And some moved away. But they still your family. They all around. That's them. Trust me. Man, they been sneaking the valley, y'all. They been sneaking the valley with Russell, man. Yeah. Now, what I say? I said, man, Joe Budden probably going straight to Valley. Yes, y'all. Yes. And I'm telling you, man, I think they done figured out over there they can't get in trouble. You get what I'm saying? So we looking at people going missing in America. Man, it could be people from Detroit walking around Valley right now trying to get away from Russell off the island. We don't know that. See that? I'm also going to prove to y'all today how Russell Simmons is all of their father. They got all that way from Russell. It's even tied with the Cassie story. Because I told y'all, when Diddy got Cassie, she ain't nothing but a knockoff Kamara Lee. That's right. I think Cassie got Asian in her. I don't know if she's Spanish. She got Asian in her. Because they all do the same thing. I prove to y'all, Russell was their father, man. Jay-Z Yankee had Russell Simmons. Dame Dash, bald head, think he CEO, Russell Simmons. Diddy with the ladies, he think he Russell Simmons. Telling you, man, he's their father, y'all. That's why he was the first to run. Because Russell is the Geppetto that taught all them young boys this shit. Yes, he did, y'all. Yes, he did. Because Diddy was under the covers with Russell. And then Diddy did it to Usher. And then Usher did it to Justin. It's a family, y'all. Are you getting it? What's up, Shayla? What's up, y'all? All right, let's go. Man, then I've been telling y'all the clues, been in these fucking AI videos. These AI videos that been dropping nonstop around the world. I told you all the clues are in this. You know what I'm saying? The clues in the video. It's not going to come out in court. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I've been breaking this shit down to y'all. All right? So, what happened? Lizzo admits to stealing pretty slim light-skinned girlfriends. Basically saying she took men from so-called light-skinned small women. All right? Only reason why I'm talking about that is because I told y'all she been beating out Beyonce. That's been proven already. She been winning over Beyonce the past couple years. That's right. And I was speaking about how they had to sabotage her tour. Also, I'm showing you how they knew that Lizzo had that gay community on lockdown, and this one Beyonce was trying to get down with that shit. This one Beyonce was trying to tap into her fan base. That's right. Already proved it. Tried to clone Lizzo, dress style, all of that. Lizzo didn't know Beyonce was sent to take her fan base, man. Jay-Z and them was scheming on her gay community, man. That's what happened. So that's why when it was all said and done, she got done like this. Because there was the clue. Like I kept telling you, the secret of the Cassie trial is Diddy did it to everybody. One way or another, whether it was 99, 2001, 2002. That's why they made sure you got in your head about how they was together in what? 2000. They wanted you to understand these guys been together since 2000, which means you keep forgetting he was the richest one. When he had 100 million plus, Beyonce probably barely had $1 million. All right? You keep forgetting that this man Sean make you a superstar back in 2000, 2001. Huh? So I'm telling you, he had fun with all of them. He might have had a threesome with her and Tina, damn it. All right? Because he don't play them games. And that's why when they told me, when they dropped them pictures, I get all the clues. See, you don't get nothing because you don't believe nothing. Then when you see shit, you don't know what you're looking at because you need people to explain it to you. No, they've been dropping this shit on all they ass for damn near 8 months now. I know what it means. He got them all. See, but your brain just going to think Cassie. Your brain just going to think Cassie. When you understand this man ran the game, responsible for Biggie, Tupac up out of here. If you know all these celebrities are punks, cowards, scary people, they scared of that man. Then on top of that, he's a belligerent, arrogant man from New York. So he knows certain things. He been around killers. He been around certain people. He was using all that on them industry people, raised by their mamas and daddies, good people. You know, he was feasting on their ass. There was no such thing as telling Diddy no. Huh? So you think I'm stupid to think if this fool ain't have Laura London, huh? You think he'd have Beyonce before that? Of course he did, man. Why? That's the man that gave you married. He gave you Mary J. Blige when Beyonce was in elementary school playing with crayons. I keep forgetting a lot of this shit. See, when Beyonce was a little girl, she seen Diddy on the video with Faith in them. She know what the fuck Diddy was. So don't you ever think this man didn't have his way with everybody because they were going to drop their drawers regardless. Stop playing. Whether for the deal or the money, he had both. So I know what's up, huh? But you're going to see a pattern. It seems to me like he still treated women better than the men. Because if he treated the woman like dirt, imagine how he treated the men. It's all in your face, y'all. It's all in your face. It's the reason why they've been doing this shit. Like I said, they was hating on Lizzo. They were hating on Lizzo. So that's why they finished. They were hating. They were sabotage doing a lot. Let's move on. Because the truth is what? I'm going to tell you today. Diddy was trying to make Cassie a knockoff Kamara Lee, man. That's what it was. He got the recipe from Russell. I think these fools been getting Asian women from overseas, man. They some slick bastards, man. Man, I'm telling you, y'all stupid. Man, Russell could have bought Kamara Lee ass in Thailand somewhere back in the day, man. Kept in the crib. I'm telling you, they wicked. They like that, man. No. I've been peeping this shit out, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all gave me the clue of Ryan Leslie. No. The music is a front, bro. We looked at them pictures, how young she was. They was trying to raise her to be a young Kamara, man. Yeah. I'm going to show something I forgot to show y'all yesterday. I took it down, man. I took it down. Shit. Yo, y'all. The picture I showed y'all yesterday, I figured it out when I shut it down. She was a sex toy. When you look at that Ryan Leslie picture I showed y'all yesterday, she had a damn dog collar around her neck, y'all. When they were walking, she had a dog collar, sex slave, man. I'm telling you, man. Ryan Leslie passed it a did. That's why I say the story is in her history. No. I'm saying that because I know exactly what Diddy was using her for, and I know exactly what was going down. Yeah. He needed that pretty woman was enticing they had. I'm telling you. Let's go. No. See, like I say, they shapeshifters. They're crafty. I done seen Cassie flip so many places, boy, girl, cute little girl. I done seen it all. I say she won't trick me. You know what I'm saying? But why am I sizing up Cassie like that? Because I know who the hell Diddy is. So in my freaking mind, I'm always going to stick to the script. It's no way you was with this nasty, perverted bastard all these years and y'all wasn't doing shit together. But my point is, they already told us they do shit together. They just used a model as a what? Example. That's it. Simple. But I can see Cassie looking just like that and jamming a man up. That's right. I can see her doing something real masculine to a man. I can see it, because Diddy gonna make her do it. That's why she wanted to get away. Because he was trying to turn her into a transsexual. That's really why she's trying to get away, man. All right. And plus, she was the only one Diddy let put a strap on and go to work on his ass. So that's why he kept her close too. You know what I'm saying? She was the only one that he let do that to him. Something like that. Don't believe shit I say. Look, Cassie text message says she was always ready to freak off. So I'm like, yo, what is this about, y'all? Why are we just getting freaky tales, man? Your family. Freaky tales have nothing to do with trafficking. I got to hear something about Diddy put you in a headlock, threw you in the car. Like, I need to hear some trafficking shit. All right? This is called digital porno. And what it is. See? Let me find out some of y'all seniors or older people listening to this stuff. Let me find out some of y'all getting y'all rocks off listening to this shit. Cassie has had some of her text messages to Diddy read out in court, with one of them claiming she was always ready for a freak-off session. During the singer's cross-examination by Diddy's attorneys, jurors were shown a number of graphic and explicit text messages between the former couple. Now, all jokes aside, I'm pretty sure they're trying to show these text messages to make it look like Cassie was with it. She with it. But at the same time, if they just text messages, they were together for years. So they would need a lot of text messages. Meaning she wanted it this time, but that don't mean shit. But then again, this is another thing I want to prove to y'all. It's the main reason why I'm talking about these text messages. Now, remember the other day I told y'all, a lot of people keep forgetting because they stupid, right? I'm talking about, like when I be talking disrespectful, I be talking to the media people, man. Remember when I said they told us that Diddy had all his phones for what? 2008. He had all his cell phones from 2008. All of them. I'm looking at video, no, text message. Because these text messages in court come from what? 2009. So I kept telling you, this fool been recording people since 2008 for a fact with cell phones. And that has nothing to do with cameras. That's what I kept telling y'all. So what did Diddler do? Being that the dealer's being accused, Diddler go pull out a phone from 2009 with the what? Freaky text message. Told you, man. This dude keep records. Period. He is a blackmailer. He's going to get you one way or another. That's why I say, I know I've been studying this. When he hit the live button on LeBron didn't know he was being recorded. He got him to say, ain't no point. He did it on purpose, y'all. I'm telling you what he did. That fool is an incriminator. Keeping phones from 2008. Who do that, y'all? He got phones from 17 years ago, man. Nah, y'all. Telling you, man. He didn't just do it to Cassie. That's all y'all. Cassie is the example, y'all. All right? If my point is, you see all this with Cassie, but just let you know exactly what he did to Mace and all of their ass. Guess what else? He would use Mary to do stuff too, man. In my opinion, he used Mary to flip girls out too. Yup. Yeah, man, they're a team, bro. Because I know the game with this Hollywood shit. I know it now. It's been explained. Family, they do everything sexual. When it comes to abuse, that's how they do stuff. I figured it out because they celebrities. They can't beat on each other. Certain things they can't do to each other, but they can do stuff to each other sexually, violate each other. They can do shit like that. See what I'm saying? That's what I was peeping through the young Miami when she said. That's like I said, Diddy is smart enough. He know he ain't gonna put his hand on no female, but he'll take that female and make her do something embarrassing. See what I'm saying? He know that rapper or that actor, he can't put his hands on him. Why? He might mess up some money. Somebody might be out to do a movie. They knew all this shit. Don't mess up the brand, but you can embarrass them and do them other ways where they can't say nothing. And then that's where the blackmail coming at. It was a lot of stuff going on, y'all, because he was doing. Remember when I said he probably also in trouble for going too far because he had a job to do, but he also was doing shit he ain't supposed to do, and he was going too far. So I know what happened to him. But my point is, you're going to see he's not in trouble for a lot of stuff because what they really telling you is, y'all, everything he did to everybody else, he was allowed to get away with. That's what they telling you. Thank you, Mally. They really telling you. Everything that everybody else he able to get away with. For one, they didn't step up. All right? They didn't step up. So, like when we talk about Christopher Williams, if you heard a rumor of what he did to Christopher Williams back then, do you think he ever stopped? No. Cassie named her daughter Frankie, and Diddy used Frank as his fake name when he reserved hotels. Yeah, because Frankie means Jonas. That's right. I know what Frankie means. Man, I know what type of, I know everything they are, man. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. I know their whole code, man. Yep, because I told you, they got them under a freaky code, man. And that's what they're going to be stuck in. Like I say, I know what they did to their ass. That's right. And she had to name her kid Frankie. One message from Cassie in 2009. See that? 2009. When they told us to our face, Diddy got phones from 2008. Homeland Security went and got them too. All right? So look, I'm always ready to freak off. It could be whenever. That's according to the message, that's what Cassie said. I'm always ready to freak off. It could be whenever. Diddy's legal team were attempting to prove that the singer was a willing participant in the freak-offs and all sexual activity was consensual. So that's why I say, looks to me like we're just getting illustrations of freaky details of their personal life for right now. But like I said, if they've been together 11 years, what the hell is one text message? Said, you get it? Like I said, I think in the beginning she was with it. Throughout the journey, she was with it, but I feel like at the end she wasn't with it no more. That's all I know. I mean, that's what I see. You get it? So anyway, who up here? Who up? A lot of y'all up this morning. Let's go. So anyway, like I said, we just reading it out. Cassie also revealed that Diddy taught her how to perform oral sex in the early stages of their relationships. Let's let me go back real quick. Hold up. Let's go over here real quick. Other messages from Cassie to the music mogul include her saying, I feel like I want to F-U-C-K, and I'm so horny I can't concentrate. So you mean to tell me they're playing this in court? And this is what people's grandmother got to hear and stuff like that? Let me find out some of y'all watching this trial like a freaky sex tale book. Let me find out. I'm not hearing nothing about no trafficking. They're going to do better than this. If this all they got on Diddy, that fool coming home. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. All right. One very explicit message read, can't wait for you to DICKT's my PUSSY raw. Who talks like that? What the hell is wrong with them, man? Cassie says she can't wait for that man to tease her coochie raw. Man. Anyway, Cassie also revealed that Diddy taught her how to perform oral in the early stages of the relationship. Was it because she wasn't doing it right? I don't believe he was the first one to have her doing it. If she was with Ryan Leslie first, come on now. Maybe she didn't know what she was doing. But the thing is, you ain't getting that part neither. How the hell he taught her how to do it? You ain't getting that part neither. How the hell he taught her how to do it, y'all? Diddy taught her how to. Yo, y'all, I'm telling you, they grooming the fuck out of y'all with this case. They grooming the men off this case, y'all. This whole case is about men, y'all. I'm telling you what it's about. It's all about getting men to accept Diddy's behavior so they can embrace the life. They know a lot of men love Diddy's music. They know they love his legacy. They just trying to get them to embrace the lifestyle now, y'all. I'm going to be real, ladies. All of this story is to entice the men. I know what this shit about now. I got it all figured out, man. All right? He abused men. They ain't going to step up. All right? A lot of men looked up to Diddy. All they're doing is revealing Diddy's ways. That's it. Trying to inspire the men to be just like Diddy. That's right, because this has nothing to do with women at all. This is some other shit. All right? Ladies, I ain't the smartest man in the world. I've never heard of a man teaching a woman how to do that stuff. That's all I know. I just know that if you ain't doing it right, we just gonna say stop, something like that, or watch your teeth, something like that. I don't know what they talking about, y'all. So I see what's going on. We're gonna leave this alone for right now. We'll be back to that. So my whole perspective is that's Bonnie and Clyde. All right, they two nasty bastards. You thought I forgot? They made her stand. It is said that woman had saws in her mouth. Saws in her mouth. Far as I know, Diddy was using her as a gun. Far as I know, he was using her to give people stuff. I don't know what the hell they was doing. All right? Because once they said diseases, man, look, man, I'm just going to leave it alone, man. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but I'm just trying to tell y'all, thank you very much. Like, women that just go around spreading diseases, I don't respect their ass, man. I look at them as people like I look at them as like low-key killers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I look at them as like serial stabbers. Yeah. That's another thing we ain't looking at. That's why I say I ain't stupid. Tom could have went on. Did he know that? He knows she's corrupt. He didn't even want to touch her no more. He didn't want to have sex with her no more. He ain't looking at her like that. So I'm saying, I got Kim Porter at the crib. I can't be getting shit from you. I'm looking at everything, man. I'm looking at everything. See what I'm saying? And might as well jack off if everybody got STDs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. Cassie just had her kid. He was having kids the whole time. That's what I'm saying, man. This whole thing trippy. But all I know is one thing. They all fucking nasty. All they ass. All right? And we're going to get to their nasty ass family in a minute too. Because it's all of their ass. Let's go. All right? The prosecution are attempting to prove that Diddy's freak-offs were against the will of the participants. Family, where the hell are our participants, y'all? Where is it make-believe participants? Where they at? The secret is Diddy was RAPE and all the men, but his defense in court is consensual. Then Diddy might have threatened every goddamn man he know in this shit and made sure they don't come to court. All right? His defense is consensual with the men because they didn't pull up at court and admit to the RAPE. That's why. What's up, Black? I get this case very clear, man. They ain't caught playing charades, man. Oh, man. You be to tell me tax for 2009 and I see this fool with all them rappers since then. I see that fool with rappers in Atlanta in 2012, 13, 14, 15. I know exactly what the fuck happened. Let's go. Diddy's, look. Now, okay, it's a trafficking trial. Let's go. The prosecution are attempting to prove that Diddy's freak-offs were against the will of participants and that he coerced and drug people into sexual activity. But where's the people at? Where the people that he drugged? I get it clear as day. The people he drugged against their will, they not coming to court, dummies. It was the men, y'all. It was the men. That's why I love this shit, because it's playing out, but a lot of people, they don't know what's going on, they don't get it. Philip also detailed that it's the model. It's the model, y'all. Now, when I keep telling y'all, the only way you're going to crack this shit, whenever they say model, you just think of another male celebrity. That's it. That's how you play this shit out. And you will get it clear as day. I'm getting tears in my eyes, y'all. You know when I start crying and laughing, this shit started getting funny. Look, Philip also detailed that he had difficulties. He had difficulties staying hard in the presence of Diddy. So this was going on in court. Big ass strong model talking about he can't get up because Diddy looking at his ass. All you gotta know is Diddy did it to everybody. You gonna do it. You gonna do it, goddammit. You gonna do it. Yo, check this out, y'all. Look. The man named Philip also detailed that he had difficulties staying hard in the presence of Diddy after witnessing the music mogul allegedly attack Cassie. Oh shit! So he was beating people up at the freakoff. No, I know what he was doing, man. I know what he was doing. He was beating their ass, making them get with that shit. He was tormenting their ass. He was scaring that model, man. Look. The man said he had a... Now, mind you, Diddy done paid the man $6,000. $6,000. Go do that. Now, he's so scared he can't even get up. The Diddy done got him scared to death. So he knew if he didn't do it right, he ain't getting paid. So that's why I say, man, look at this shit. The man had a problem getting up in the presence of Diddy after witnessing the music mogul allegedly attack Cassie and that he would not be paid if he could not perform sexually. That nigga Diddy a piece of shit. He a piece of shit. You know why he a piece of shit, y'all? It sounded to me like he was finessing the model so he don't got to pay their ass. He usually do dirt, but if they can't stay hard, he don't pay their ass. So I think he was doing funny shit like getting them to do shit and then beat on Cassie real quick to turn him off so it won't be hard no more. Then you don't got to pay him. Using that shit for excuse, man. Yo, man, they ain't shit, man. Yo, I don't believe this shit, man. I'm not fucking with that nigga Diddy. I don't see that nigga no more, man. Keep that nigga locked up, man. I'll never let him out, man. That motherfucker. You know why I'm laughing? Because I'm thinking about all the rappers he was doing that shit to. That's why I'm laughing, y'all. Y'all don't get it. All my laughing coming to rappers. I'm not stupid. Now I know why Mace went to be a preacher. Now I know why Loon went to Saudi Arabia and just became a... I see. I know why. I know why Mace... I know why now, y'all. It's clear as day. I know why G-Dep turned himself in. You think I'm full family? I love y'all, man. But you didn't understand why G-Dep would turn himself in for a murder that he got away with. That's because of Diddy, man. Diddy made this man turn himself in on a murder he got away with. Can you imagine what Diddy was doing to G-Dep? No, it was in our face, y'all. Then when G-Dep came home, he said he still want to sign back with Diddy. That's how I know what he was doing to them. Family, let's stop playing. You never in your life heard nobody get away. Literally, he got away with murder and was walking around for over a decade and nobody knew nothing. He talking about his conscience made him turn himself in. Nah, fool, that was Diddy. You ain't gonna play with me. I get it, clear as day. All right. Can you imagine? Can you now see how Diddy was RAP in this whole label? You got the clues, man. You see, he got Craig Mack first. You see how Craig Mack died, right? Okay, he might have blew Black Rob live out. You feel me? So not only that, Just look at Loon. Loon turned Muslim. He made Loon turn Muslim. I keep telling you, he made Loon turn Muslim, man. He made Shine turn into a Jewish man. He make you change religion because he gonna make you feel so dirty. You gotta redeem yourself. No, I know he did the rappers, y'all. I know what he did. The secret is in the model, y'all. No, he can. This right here let you know too with the models, y'all. He control grown men, period. And you know models, they be big muscles. He control their ass, y'all. Like I showed y'all with French. That is the whole essence of this court case. Is his wicked control. You know what I'm saying? His wicked ass control, but they're not gonna tell you he controls everybody. And all his abuse was on men, y'all. How we know that? Family. You don't even have a lot of proof of women around, Diddy, because Cassie was the only one he letting in the parties. You know what I'm saying? His shit was orchestrated. I'm looking at it now. Like I say, wifey at home, Cassie for the dirt. He got the woman for business, everybody in their category. When he with Cassie, strictly freaking off going on. Strictly freak offs going down. You see? I know I'm looking at them, musical chairs. Yo, Will, I'm getting Jada tonight. You get Cassie. Then we all gonna have fun. That's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you, Natalia. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, because let's just go, man, like I said. All right? See? What told y'all the clues came out first, y'all. What Terrence Howard said? He said what? Diddy try to get him, right? No, Diddy got his ass. Guess what? I'm going to prove it today. They all was family, and they were getting humped on. And that's why my people that saw the movie Babylon, that's why I was trying to tell these fools to see it. Because it will show you clear as day. When Hollywood first started, the actors always get dragged and beat up. Back in the day, when they first started in Hollywood, talking about before Black came in, they used to beat up on the whites, beat the shit out there. They get parts wrong, beat their ass. There's a drag there. It's they dick. Actor always gets dragged. The actor always got to be drugged up. They get dragged, treated like dirt. That's right. I know Hollywood, boo. You know what I'm saying? So look, they all got abused, y'all. That's what when I told y'all they passed around, y'all thought I was playing. No. Diddy pimped all their ass, and then Oprah took over. They passed their ass around. Hey, Oprah, here you go. Here, Harvey, here you go. That's what they was doing, y'all. Monopolized all their ass. I'm going to prove it today. Then you're going to see Terrence Howard come from that tree. Kevin Hart come from that tree. Kevin Hart was hand selected, man. Early 90s, man. Yeah. He been selected. Kevin Hart, not early 90s, early 2000s. Kevin Hart was the favorite because they were bending his ass over, y'all. That's why he was the favorite. What was his first clown movie? Soul Plane. Yeah. So as you're going to see, right? The clue in the Diddy story in the trial is what he did to the men. So use your brain. If they keep telling you stories about he tried to lace them, he tried to knock them out, then what do that mean? He was going to RIP them. But they won't treat me. Because one thing I know about the dealer, if he's going to get you, he's going to get you. If he wants you, he's going to want you. And I know if he really wants you, he's going to pull that gun out on you. But I also know he had a lot of lace shit. And one thing I know, if he got your ass, you was already knocked out. So you ain't going to trick me, fool. Ain't no such thing as he tried to get you. Because you're going to be knocked out, fool. Ain't no try to get you. Did it? No. No. Y'all were just scared of the gay revelations, so y'all try to put some fake-ass stories in place. All right? Meanwhile, Terrence, we know what Oprah did. Oprah pimped the hell out their ass. That's how Oprah liked you. Oprah only liked broken black men. That's it. Get it? That's right. That's why she don't deal with you after you broke in already. She don't like no masculine man. She don't like none of that shit. All right? That's right. These are the pimps. The pimps of Hollywood right there. That you see them wicked people right there? That mean run. See that man right there to the right? Ain't no coincidence. His ass in jail. Guess what, y'all? The youngest accuser of Harvey Weinstein in court right now actually went in the courtroom to support Cassie. But I kept telling you, Diddy and Harvey Weinstein is in the same exact jail right now as we speak, and both of them was the king of Hollywood. Diddy the king of the music department, Harvey the king of the acting department. Oprah, all of them together. Oprah's the one to get them motherfuckers in their place. That's right. Oprah's the mother witch. Make them do the shit. And you're going to do exactly what she say. If she say she wants the movie this way, he going to make sure it come out. Lee Daniels, he's the tool. Turn that nigga into a tool, right? Turn that nigga into a goddamn, you get what I'm saying, y'all? put his ass to work. You know, Oprah do. Make some free money off you, kick it to the curb. Wow, it's free money for Oprah. While Harvey was a homeboy. No, Harvey said, hey, Oprah, take this money, pay what you want to pay, give what you want to give them, put their ass to work, and then you be good. And that's how it worked. That's why you're going to see when 2000 came in, Oprah's main focus, her main job was to control your reality. That's why she was behind Tyler. Right. Oprah Winfrey's whole job was to help black men be nice and pink, nice and soft. That was her investment. She put a couple $100 million into that. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, because she knows somebody like me, I'd have tore her ass up back then, so she want me to be soft. Anyway, see? Lee Daniels. But you didn't get that Lee Daniels and Dame Dash had a relationship because Lee Daniels pimped Dame Dash too. He pimped his ass. But Dame couldn't say or do nothing because he know Lee Daniels got his ass. That's right. So if you want to know how Lee Daniels really look at some of his old pictures. He been an outright gay man. So what else is being exposed in this whole Diddy trial in 2025 of hip hop is that you don't understand that this is Jay-Z's family as well. He just stays out the way. But what they didn't want y'all to know is back in early 2000s, they've been hanging with outright gay men because I kept telling you, a lot of those New York bastards, see, when they started to be money hungry, and what y'all don't get is when Jay-Z and all them want to have money like Diddy, they started doing whatever. Him and Dame were sucking cock for money. Him and Dame were doing cheat codes on y'all. See, you were praising Jay-Z as this rapper, but he was getting movie money too from Harvey Weinstein. See, there's a lot of shit they were doing. When they learned that if you get on your knees and inhale a rich executive, you will be paid. When they understood that all the executives love black meat, especially the men, the young ones, and the ladies. When they understood that the executives were freaks, those black rappers and actors always made themselves available, and the women. So when I told you they used to slut out Taraji P, I ain't playing with you. When I told you that girl was crying because she ain't got a fucking job no more, I'm going to prove it today. When I told you Terrence Howard is finished, that way to come out, they broke. Because both of their daddies in jail, y'all. I told you, man. A lot of y'all are slowing off because you were just in a black world. But see, me, I always knew about Harvey. I know about all of them. What I mean is, I've never been just secluded to black entertainment because now you're going to get your proof that black entertainment makes you a dummy, a freak, an idiot. You're never going to know shit. You're always going to be late. You're going to be talking about Tootsie Rolls in court, but you ain't going to know shit about nothing. The joke's on you. Why? That white man right there, he pimped everybody already. You're late. Huh? They pimp your characters and then watch you love them. Oh, Taraji. Meanwhile, you know Harvey in jail saying right now? She has some good ass stuff. Harvey could be in jail watching any TV right now. Any star come on TV? Yeah, she has some sweet ass. That's Harvey in jail. Diddy too. Diddy in jail like that right now. Any celebrity come on TV right now? Yeah, man, she has some good mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they be doing. That's part of the fetish of the rich executives. To know that they're gonna go to an award show and they had everybody. So I'm saying that feel good to them. You know what I'm saying? When you George Lucas and you know you had sex with the whole Star Wars, so you have fun with all of their ass. It's different, y'all. Okay, look at your life. Everybody look at your life. Look at all the people you have sex with, and you're gonna understand that a lot of people you probably. My point is, it was never no such thing as you having sex with the people you want all the time. No. That's Hollywood. Harvey Weinstein, we're looking at him, right? Whole time, fool done had Taylor Swift. So I'm saying? Fool done had Gabrielle Union. Fool done had everybody you looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell you, man, they get all their shit up front and suffer in the end. They suffering now. Him and Diddy suffering now, but what you don't get is they live their life already. That's why I say I will never feel sorry for rich people because they live backwards. See, they're going to have all their fun. Look, they're going to fail, but they still live a life 100 times better than we ever going to live in our lifetime. If I never feel sorry for celebrities because they live their life already. All right? That's just how it works. All right? So look, this is why I told you why Will had to come out because that shit heating up on Will Smith. What's the clue in the case? Diddy and Will Smith was having a lot of threesomes. A lot of threesomes. What Cassie told us to confirm it. Diddy is more intimate when he has threesomes. That's a fact. What that mean? No regular sex. And what she meant by more intimate. She wasn't talking about the freak-off sessions. She was talking about when they had a real private sessions with the people they want to be with. I got it clear as day. Because I know ain't no such thing as an intimate session with a stripper. Period. All right? It's only intimate session with people you're comfortable with and know. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, I also know how them rich people get down. I'm not stupid. You want me to think that Diddy's a billionaire, he gonna lay down with a broke-ass model. That's what you want me to think. He gonna lay down with a broke-ass model that he gotta pay. So basically, they want me to think that Diddy is a trick. They gotta actually pay for a model to do something. Get what I'm saying? When he wants a threesome, he has to pay a model to join them. They want me to believe that. Of course not, man. You know what I'm saying? No. Let's go. No, all Diddy gotta do is say, go in the room. That's all you gotta say. Get in the tub. That's what they're gonna do. All right. So I kept telling you the clues been coming out, y'all. Y'all waiting on court. The shit already came out. Already proved it's a full campaign on all black entertainment. They've been slaying on their ass for damn near 8 months. Slaying their ass. They slayed their ass so bad. Will Smith tried to talk about he dropping the album to deflect. Yo, y'all, they used to control the algorithm. They can't no more. And that's why they all going crazy. Because you seen Will going drink champs. Nobody cares. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. As of now, y'all, the world knows and assume what Will did. It's all about if Will gonna get in trouble. It ain't no secret no more, y'all. It's not a secret. Not at all. That's why I keep telling y'all, today is Diddy, but hey, next year it could be Will Smith and Jada. Huh? Because you got a track record. August. See? You got a track record. See how we looking at August Alsina, but we ain't looking at it like, what if Will and Jada were keeping his ass in the house? What if they were making with his ass couldn't leave? See, I keep telling y'all, you were trained with entertainment, look, everything stupid, but you ain't knowing shit was right in your face. Okay. What else I'm proving to you? They be fake-ass married couples. Fake-ass married couples. How you know that? Will and Jada, T.I. and Tiny. Why does T.I. and Tiny have the same story of somebody in their bedroom? Because you didn't understand, Tiny might have been a certified carpet muncher and like her shit getting eaten. Because one thing I say about T.I. and Tiny now, they had woman in their bedroom. That was the difference in them. They would have woman in their bedroom. Even though Diddy, he been played with T.I., but I will say that they would have woman in their bedroom, allegedly. Will and Jada, men. Diddy and Cassie, men. Then all of them swinging together. Are y'all all naive? Let me find out y'all grown-ass naive. We find out your grown-ass laughing at Tootsie Roll jokes. Let me find out you think he just did this shit to who? Cassie? Man, they did that shit to everybody. Why? You the one didn't know Diddy was behind Empire the whole time. We figured it out around here. That's right. Real homework around here, y'all. Cracked the whole shit. Once I found out his Diddy's son was supposed to be an Empire, I already knew what time it was. But then again, I knew what time it was before that because I knew that they been picked Taraji P. Taraji is one of Diddy's alumni, Howard University. Also, I'm going to prove that today. They always been picking their celebrity from HBCUs, organizations, all these different places they've been picking kids from. They've been picking kids from black ghetto organizations, turn them into superstars for full control. They've been doing this shit for decades, y'all. I'm going to prove it today. Every star selected was put in front of you was control, y'all. These are facts. You never made it in this game off talent. It was about who they picked. Taraji will be the proof today. All of them are. How else I know that? Because I proved it. You will see when all of their daddies and mommies left, they don't have no more jobs. I keep telling you that. You're going to know in this industry who is getting pimped, who is getting abused, because they're not going to have shit in the end. That's how it goes, y'all. That's how you will know. Don't get it twisted. When Tyrese only got 4 million left, shit like 2 million, 4 million, and did all them damn movies. He got 4 million for a fact. All them damn movies. But like I said, that was before tax season. So if I look up their tax bracket again and it's the same numbers, they lying. All right? They're lying because they been got pimped. What I kept telling you. How the hell you Terrence Howard? Family, he been acting since the 90s. Family, how many billionaire friends you got? He had 2. Diddy, Oprah. Why is he broke? Because they were breaking his ass. That's why. You don't pay hoes. You know that. You know the hoes don't get paid. The hoes just want to be around. That's him. So I'm telling you, you are finally getting a look at what these people been doing with their life. Family, if you was in this shit 30 years, you ain't stacked no money, you ain't starting no production company, you Terrence Howard. You ain't trained no young actors, you ain't got acting school. No, they were being freaks and being used and pimped because they were living a fake life. Remember, we civilians, we perpetrate in front. They do it too. They want to act like they big, living in Hollywood, knowing damn well they can't afford it. Or not smart enough to say, man, let me get a house in a tax-free state. No, stay in Hollywood all them years. Remember, they be in Hollywood when they ain't got no job, when they ain't popping, still want to be amongst the stars. Why? You forgot? They black. It's the same shit. Can't be black in Hollywood and got to move out of Hollywood. You know how they going to think? Damn, I can't move. They going to wonder why. They going to think I'm going broke. People saying, why you moving? Why you moving? They be on that shit too, y'all. I'm telling you. They be brainwashed like that. How you know that? You got your proof. If Terrence Howard was in this shit since dead presidents before that, y'all, family dead presidents, that's 30 years. He only got $4 million, y'all. Come on now. No, they're showing who they are. Terrence Howard, he was getting pimped. See? And what I'm trying to tell y'all is they control them with the sex and the drugs, y'all. That's how they treat them like hoes. And then they be turned out. See, you having fun with Oprah and did the top dogs. They showing you love. It's fake love, though. Because remember, when you working for them, they're going to show you all the love. Blessing you. Giving them money, royal treatment. But see how they work? Soon as all that shit over with, goodbye. They gone. That's how Oprah roll. That's how they roll. You ain't gonna see them no more. You may get a phone call. It's going to be like that shit never happened. It was an experience. The thing is what you get out of it. Were you just happy to be around? You let them turn you out, slut you out? What you do? Did you benefit off the shit? Because that's how the game work, y'all. Hey, you're going to try to pimp me. I'm trying to pimp y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're going to use my name. Hey, every interview I do, I'm going to bring up Oprah's name. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get paid off her ass. That's how the shit go. But they be stupid. They don't know that. They was thinking that they was going to be in this shit forever. Now look at it like this. You, Terrence Howard, Oprah, your main lady, your ace in the hole. She tied in with the plug, Harvey, the movie director. So he looked at it like, I'm always going to have a movie role. I'm straight. I'm always going to have me a movie role. I'm good. That's how they was thinking, y'all. Y'all understand that. So the same thing I'm telling you with Howard is the same thing I've been telling you with Diddy. That what? That's how the rappers was with Diddy. As long as Diddy around, I'm straight. I got me a job. I'm all right. Because that's your friend, y'all. My friend is a billionaire. I mean, I ain't going to go broke. But that's how they was thinking, depending on these big people they friends of. No, the same thing people do in real life, they do the same shit on a higher level. All right? You know, people always want to come to your house because you whatever. People, you know how it go. You winning. People want to come to your house. You winning. People want to hang around you. They want to ride. You know how it go. They're the same way. Y'all rich in Hollywood, but I live in a penthouse. Man, I'm trying to go chill with Diddy at the mansion. Fuck that shit. Plus, he probably got some shit going on over there. I'm going over there. That's what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm going to hang with Diddy. How we going over there? Meanwhile, they do that shit so much, next thing you know, they done got drugged out, forgot about their business, ain't make no moves. Diddy partying with them, but he still got shit going down, money moves. That's why I told you. Remember, it's a difference. He got a team, right? Diddy got a team, helper, smart lady. See the difference? There's a difference in Hollywood when I'm partying and joking with you, how I'm getting fucked up, but I got people handling my business. That's a difference, y'all. See them dummies, they don't have that shit. They don't pay for it. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They just be with the glory. And that's why they always end up broke, y'all. You're going to see the same stories. That's why I kept saying, it's not that Diddy make them go broke. They get broke trying to keep up with him. They go broke trying to be around him, trying to keep up with him. That's how they be broke. Get it? You can't hang with that fool. No kind of way. And now you know for a fact he's going to what? Touch on you. That's how you know anybody kept coming back to Diddy. What? Willing participant. That's his defense in court. His defense of willing participants is against any men. That's it. What else you know for a fact? Well, let's prove the facts. Let's prove the game of picking and choosing. Let's prove how you got the TV, then you got me on this dark web. Okay, everybody on the web know about Bashir, but do you people talking about CASSIE trial know about Bashir? Hey, did you know it was assumed that they did Bashir 100 times worse? Did you know that? Did you know it's a reason why you don't see that boy from Empire no more? But then again, guess what? He's still being destroyed to this day. They still destroying that man, man. That man done lost it, guys. That man has been destroyed. Guess who did it to him first? Guess what they're saying? Because you didn't know he was hand-picked and selected. Their managers are groomers. They have a team. So when that guy named Charlie got that young boy from Philly, he brought him to the table. Will Smith manager. The same one behind Meek Mill. I told you they've been around so long, it's a pattern. Will Smith from Philly, Pink. Manager, Charlie. So Charlie goes to the pipeline of Philly, gets Meek Mill. Meek Mill, you got him on audio. What? All right. He's from Philly. Philly has a pipeline for boys. It's been like that. Can't you see it? All right then. But it's not going to come out in court yet. Their preference is man buns first. Yeah, they're swingers, but when it comes to Diddy and Will, man buns first. When it comes to Diddy and Will, man buns first. Don't get it twisted. Why you think, both? See, the ones that love man buns, they lady gonna look like what? Men. You gonna know. Simple. Man buns. That's the preference of the threesome. All right? But this what all of them like. This what they was doing to his ass. That's right. But guess what? Sidney Starr did it to Chingy too, and all of them. Why? They the main ones break their ass in. You didn't know that, did you? No. The cross-dressers be drilling their ass, y'all. That's where you got it fucked up at. Huh? That's right. Put it like this. The masculine celebrities, they be drilling the cross, and the soft ones, they be drilling their ass. So when you see Young Buck run out of the room, Bobby Valentino, they were going to get drilled, damn it. That's right. They get drilled. They get drilled. Because they're going to bow down to their goddess. That's what happened to their ass. See that? They all in on it, bro. They all in on it. They all exposed. They all family. That's why they all broke. You want to know who all in on it? You're going to see who's going broke. Huh? Because once that man take his hands off you, huh? Once that man Diddy ain't around no more, this how you going to know it's all of them, fool. And they going to all suffer. Now, let's go. I'm going to show you now the family tree. I'm going to show you a little something. Because, see, when I tell you ain't nobody else we're going to talk about, no. So you're going to talk about the Diddy trial because that's on TV. But we've been talking about the real shit for about a year. Yeah, the real shit that ain't hit the TV yet, right? So some of y'all going to always be Johnny come lately because you just late. That's it. Meanwhile, they've been violating the whole industry. They telling you right here what Diddy does to men. What part you don't understand. I told you, you take the model and you put anybody's face there. He did it to everybody. The model story is what he does. Taraji knows. She knows. She knows a lot. A lot of them know a lot. That's why a lot of them are on the run. I think they're establishing a facility network in Bali, y'all. Yup. Let's go, because they all know. How many times I told you, I said, family, she's crying because she knows she's not going to get no more work. She's been crying because she knows it's all over. A lot of y'all thought I was just talking. I told you, a lot of y'all are just super fans. And I'm talking about all these whack-ass content creators that are super, super, super fans, right? I told you they all are family. Now, let me prove it. All right? Let me prove it. All right? When I told y'all they're going to die, they're going to suffer because it's over. That's right. Now, when we seen Taraji at the Usher concert, didn't I tell you they all fucking family? That's their job. When it was an Usher concert, who was there to support him? Young Miami Taraji. What was they doing? Was Taraji not being freaky? Huh? Was her and Young Miami not humping on each other? All right, because they were supporting their family member Usher. She's with the family, y'all, and she's the one that got freaked out the most in the end. They freaked her ass out, y'all. I'm not playing with you. That's right. When Diddy say willing participants, he talking about people like Taraji, Will Smith, Young Bashir. That's what he talking about. Empire State had the whole shit. That's right. No, y'all. That guilt on Taraji, there's a lot of shit on Taraji, y'all. She got a lot of dirt on her. What I mean is, y'all had no clue who her family tree was. Y'all had no clue who picked this woman and made her star. You didn't get it, did you? You still didn't get that stars are selected and picked and favored by the favorites? Huh? Once them executives get you, you good. You always have a job. But guess what? They're going to drag your ass, and they're going to tell everybody else how they dragged you. All right? Because it's called, you're going to get broken by this executive. He gonna tell the other executive about you. He gonna break you in. That's what's gonna happen. That's what happened to Taraji. That's right. So y'all didn't get it. Y'all didn't get how Taraji was favorite, supposed to be the biggest, but y'all see, let me tell you the truth about her. Her real biggest movie, y'all, that was for real, was that shit Hidden Figures, y'all. That was her real blockbuster movie. But you're going to see after that, somehow she just fell after that. Meaning, like I said in this game, doing BET movies, that's only for black people. But when she did Hidden Figures, that was a real movie with real history in it. It was a real movie, meaning a world movie. So you're going to see she was at the top at one point. But like I said, I know what happened. When they did Empire, that was the start of the ending, y'all. That's what they stupid ass didn't know. I've been to it. No, I know that because when you are a Hollywood actor, when you go to TV, that's going backwards. So when they started getting them to go do TV specials, I knew they were going backwards, but I don't think they knew that. That's why you're going to see when they did Empire, after that, what they didn't know is they took themselves out of any other movie qualification for Oscar. Because once you do TV roles, you're not on that Hollywood screen no more. It's a difference, and it's a different category. So what they didn't know is, I don't know if they knew. When they did Empire, that was the start of their acting career for real. And then you will see since then, she didn't make no real movies since then, y'all. Terrence Howard neither. No. So let's go. Let me show you. We're going to look at the family in a minute. So as you see, the freaky messages come from 2009 that Cassie wrote. What she say? I feel like I want to F. I'm so horny, I can't concentrate. Can't wait for you to DICKT's my PUSSY raw. All right, like I said, man, I can see a lot now. I can see Cassie got Asian in her. Yup, Cassie Asian, man. Not only that, they had Cassie younger than what they saying, y'all. If she said she was 19 with Diddy, how old was she before that? How old was she with Ryan Leslie? I can see clear as day in these pictures, y'all. It's very clear. I can see that shit clear as day. Now, let's go. All right? No, they were trying to make her a fake-ass Kamara Lee Simmons. Why? Because Diddy's a damn clone. All celebrities copy each other. You ain't noticed that yet? All their girls look alike. They all look alike. No, they were raised by Russell Simmons, and they try to be just like him. That's where the whole shit of the gay man with the pretty woman come from. Bingo. Bingo. Jay-Z daddy, Irv Gotti daddy, Diddy daddy, Nori daddy, huh? Jay-Z wore the Yankee fitted, but you forgot Russell did it first. Russell Simmons, the rich executive with the bald head. Now you see where Dame Dash got it from. Diddy try to get the Asian woman on his side, the pretty woman, two-way bisexual man, got it from Russell. When I keep telling you, it is the nasty, freaky, perverted executives that flipped them out. When Russell Simmons told y'all that he was on hallucinating drugs, all type of cocaine in this rap game when it started, you still don't get it, do you? You still didn't get that. That man right there always loved him some black buns. You didn't get the recipe they taught them. You always keep a bad, pretty-ass woman with you, bro, and they'll never suspect the shit. You always keep a pretty woman with you, bro, because they're good for the threesomes. You know why they keep a pretty woman around, y'all? It's the same way. It's no different from a fruity man trying to get you to watch a porno. All right? They just use the woman to seduce the men. That's all it is, bro. Huh? That's all it is, bro. That's all it is, bro. Yo, man, I want to go see you hit Kamara real quick. Come on, let's go in the room. I want you to hit her real quick. You high on drugs. You sexing his wife, well, he playing with you. That's what they do. You in there going in on Cassie. Did they gonna let you get Cassie? While you in there with Cassie, they playing with you. No. Did they gonna make you go in there with Cassie? Then they gonna tell the model go in there with him too. He gonna film the shit. It's right. Let's go. Huh? Now, if I have time today, I will load the picture up from yesterday with Ryan Leslie, and you will clearly see he was walking her with a chain around her neck. It was a dog collar, saying that she was a what? Sex slave. So when I said, don't be surprised if Diddy didn't buy her ass, It's called a contract, and that's how it went down. How I know that? Because ain't no music come out, that's why. No, I'm going to say the album was a front. Same way, when Russell Simmons gave Joe Budden a record deal, it was a front because Russell Simmons was destroying Joe Budden's ass. Yes. They know about male prostitutes. They know about male escort service. They know about all that shit, male strip clubs and all of that. That's where they got their men from. How I know that? Well, why you think when Joe Budden was on Def Jam, he only put out one album just like Cassie did? Because Diddy going to do the same thing Russell do. You get your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you put them in a record deal. That's a contract. That's right. They can't leave, can't go nowhere. That's the contract. Bop, 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 bop. Then you put them in contract. That's a marriage. Nobody won't suspect it. Nobody can't say nothing. Right? Russell Simmons taught them all this shit. What he taught them? Yo, Diddy, you sign them, and that's how you control them. Go get Usher, sign them, control them. Go get Cassie, sign them, control them. Go get Justin Bieber, sign them, control them. Simple. He learned from his daddy, the super pervert. It's Russell Simmons that really ruined the black community, y'all. He's a major pillar at that shit. When he was with Rick Rubin and they kept trying to make it rock, 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 he knew what he was doing. The plan was always to flip their ass out with rock and roll, aka the devil's music. That was his job. Even though Russell Simmons' daddy was a preacher, no, he's a real deviant. He's so much of a deviant, he went opposite his father, y'all. Yes, he did. He's a real devil. By choice. Guess we tormented. Guess we got rich off him. Then guess he told everybody else to get rich off them niggas. That was him. He learned to get rich off them niggas in the 80s. He taught everybody under him how to do it. Get rich off them niggas. Even though I know Russell Simmons was in charge of the program of putting black men in jail. He was in charge of that shit. That's right. All right? When I understood they were using his nigga face back then, but you still didn't get why his nigga face is on Moesha. No. I keep telling y'all, man, the Geppetto shit played out already. They were pedos for 30 years in our face, y'all. They were pedos, weirdos, rapists in our face 30 years. That's why nobody want to hear nobody's mouth, y'all. No, it's nothing funny about the case. It's exciting. No, y'all, the shit is always played out, meaning ain't nothing funny about the shit because they been doing it. See, Russell Simmons on what? Moesha. Why the fuck you on Moesha? Because they was a family. That's why it was an East Coast, West Coast thing. The East Coast, West Coast, the West Coast family was Moesha, Brandy, Snoop, by way of Quincy Jones, also Dr. Dre. When Dr. Dre left Death Row, where'd he go to? The East Coast. He went up under Nas, Steve Stout, and arrested him. But something else y'all didn't peep. A lot of y'all didn't peep during the East Coast, West Coast beef. Def Jam still let Red and Meth rap on Tupac album. So the same album, All Eyes on Me, Def Jam got artists on that album, which means what? It was the middle of a beef, but somehow East Coast rappers was on Tupac album in the middle of East Coast, West Coast beef. How many of y'all remember that? No, it was a game. But now we know the truth of what? They only wanted to go to LA because they wanted to build a freak out in LA. Y'all didn't get it. When rap blew up, New York people could not enjoy themselves in LA. New Yorkers were getting it started. Robbed, they had to make payouts. When the Crips, the Bloods on top of that shit, they couldn't live, y'all. They couldn't live. All them hoods, they couldn't live. None of them. Russell couldn't live like that. The whole Def Jam, they couldn't live, y'all. I'm talking about they couldn't be comfortable. They got tired of that shit. You rich, but you can't be in Hollywood like you want. For real? When they've been seeing all them rich celebrities their whole life be walking around Hollywood sunset like it ain't nothing. They couldn't do that. They were mad, y'all. They couldn't do it. They were. You can see it now in New York. What was happening back then? They were actually boxed in New York, y'all. They were boxed in. All they had was New York, and they want to get out. All they could do was go to like Atlanta or Miami. That was it. They were boxed in, y'all. They couldn't rock Vegas like that. They couldn't rock LA and Vegas like that. West Coast had that shit locked down, man. Then when they did go to West Coast, they'll mostly be in the Bay, shit like that. They couldn't fuck with that LA shit, y'all. They were scared. So that's why you're gonna see, like me and 50 said, all this shit went down for Diddy to just be freaky. But no, here's the proof, y'all. They family. See that? Family. They all family, y'all. This was the proof they were manufacturing couples back then. Now look at Usher like he's a damn pervert. I told y'all, family, your life is scripted. So when you go back in all these Brandy episodes, I swear to God, you will see how freaky and nasty every episode was. Every episode. The episode Usher and Brandy. What's it about? Brandy sneaking out the crib, going to a sleepover, Usher in there, fucking girls. And he tried to get Brandy to come upstairs. No, I tell you all that shit was freaky back then, y'all. But no, for real, y'all, this is what I kept telling you. Y'all thought I was playing. I'm not playing with y'all. When I said Usher's a weird pervert now, family, you're not getting this shit. He was fucking raised by these bastards, man. He was raised by these nasty pieces of shit, man. Russell raised him. You know what Russell is. You know what Diddy is. They raised this motherfucker. That's why I say Usher's the one that can get away with the most, but when he got that herpes shit, he couldn't get away with it. And in the herpes trial, Usher gave it to a man. But y'all didn't get it. Y'all just kept going. I keep telling you, the Diddy trial is all they ask. They all are in it. They all been exposed, y'all. Each year they've been exposed. Each year, one of them. And it's all together, but you won't put it together. No, Usher got STDs. Usher, it was raised by Diddy and Russell. Raised from a teenager. What's the proof? They get these kids from pipelines because you still didn't get that Diddy had a sleepaway camp. So if Diddy had a sleepaway camp, that meant Russell Simmons had access to the sleepaway camp too. That means Andre Harrell. That means they all had access to the sleepaway camp because that's where they picked their kids at. Tell y'all ain't get it happen already. Why this was going on? What else going on? R. Kelly and Leah, same exact time. What else went on? Russell Simmons with young ass Kamara Lee lying about her age, same exact time. Told you I ain't stupid now. See all that shit clear as day. Russell's a liar, man. Then you're going to see Jay-Z trying to be just like him. I told you, Russell Simmons stuck his penis in the whole New York. I'm not playing with you. He stuck his penis in the whole Def Jam. They had them fools under control. Look at how Jay-Z made his whole life after him. Can you see it now? It come from Russell, y'all. Some of y'all are young. I don't know. You see it come from him. Before him, they wasn't running around with no woman. It was never no such thing in rap like that as a tag team. Guess who did it first? It was him. Then it was who? Diddy and J-Lo. Before that, it was never no such thing as a rapper with a duet with a bad chick with him running around. It was never like that. He started that. Then who else got it from him? Joe Budden Tahiri. Why? Russell understood the art of branding yourself or a pretty woman. If you keep a model with you, every time you take a picture, you're being branded. Every time. They knew that. Who else stole it from Russell? Kanye and Kim. They learned from Russell Def Jam. Def Jam is the tree of everybody that took penis, y'all. That's where it come from. I'm telling you this. You will see a little bit of Russell in all of them. Then I showed you. You're going to see a little bit of Diddy in all of them. That's how it works. What's up, Lee now? What's up, Dawkins? That's how it works, y'all. It's all in your face, y'all. It's all a revelation. It's supposed to be like that. Everything Diddy did with Cassie, Russell did with it's all together, man. Diddy was raised by his mother with hoes, prostitutes, cross-dressers, drug addicts. It's all in the story. He raised around Russell. What Russell said he was, a drug addict, a freak. Like I said, keep comparing your life to weirdos that been living this shit over 30 years straight. That's why I say y'all were married looking for love, but you would base your life on weird perverts that made your shit crumble. And all of them prove to you one thing. What? They can't keep a woman. They can't keep nothing in that department. See? That's one thing they're going to prove. They will have a business longer than they got their relationship because they be lacking in that department. Plus, when you freak like them, they Johnson don't work after a while anyway. They sick. All right? All right? That's just how they are. Nah, y'all, they weak perverts. Let's go. Told you they family. Huh? Told you they family. Let's go. They all family. All of their ass. So what happened? Usher and Russell being fruited. Guess what? Well, you ain't got to know what Usher did, what Russell does. You know he's an accomplice. Why? When Usher was in New York as a teenager, 14, Russell Simmons was right there too. That's why I kept telling you. They knew that a lot of y'all brain was trained where it's like a kid mind where if they don't see us in the picture together, that means we don't be together. And that's what a lot of y'all believes. Thank you very much, all of y'all black lead now. Thank you. They knew that game, y'all. If they don't see us together, we don't know each other. And they did that shit for decades. But only the people that know the real history been knew that shit. They all family, y'all. Let's go. What's up, April? Hollywood, is it cold, Zesty? pot of zest gumbo with the same old, yeah, man. Thank you, bro. That's what they are. That's what the game is, man. That's why I say everybody, we late immature, man. Hollywood is a rainbow industry, man. That's what it is. It's just that black people were supposed to keep the secret because black people come from the church. Black people had to hide it the most. That's what it's all about, y'all. The liberals, they're proud of it. They're not ashamed of it. That's why I told you the liberals always get the last laugh because they say, y'all, we the ones always get the money because y'all always want to be down with us. So, being that y'all want to be down with us, you got to be like us. That's all it is, guys. The thing is, a lot of us, I said us lightly, but most of y'all just don't want to accept that the music industry always is rainbow. It's their shit. It's their shit they gave you rap. That's all it is. Look at it clear. Look at it clean is what it is. They gave you rap and R&B, and that's what they did for you. And that's their shit. So that's why I say the joke been on us, you, me. Ha ha ha. Oh, he gay. But they like this the whole time. They like dummies. Whole shit gay. That's what it is. Day one. To make it real clear for you. Reason why some of y'all don't get it because you or like a lot of people, or you just know about the entertainers your whole life, but it's the executives. See that white man? It's the executives. They the ones flip you. You're gonna get with the program. Make it clear for you. The ones with the millions and the billions, they give you the money, make you a star, they the ones are gay. And you're gonna be gay. It's very simple. It's very simple. All right? So I'm talking about the maturity shit because y'all won't comprehend that Diddy did all this shit to men. Because Diddy's also like Harvey. He's like that in music. You want anything to do with music, you're going to have to get down. What you want to do? Get down. State property. Get down. That's how I go. All right? So one thing I'm going to need my family to do is understand, y'all, this is who the fuck they are. And this is who they always been. This is what the game is. This is what the game is. Your mind just can't picture it happening to Jay-Z. You don't picture it, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can't comprehend that Cameron get jammed like that. That's on y'all. But I know very clear what this shit about. Very clear. Very clear when it comes to getting millions in your bank account. Think about it. We don't got millions. We don't know about this stuff. All right? But they do. They know very well. And when you're a woman, oh my God. You know what Oprah did with her face? Do you know? Let's go. All right? How many of y'all want Will Smith to get his day? How many of y'all want to swap? If you had to swap out Will with Diddy, would you do it? Don't say both of them. We know both of them. Make a choice, goddammit. You got a chance to hit the switch. All right? You right at the electric chair. They let you pull the switch. And they say, which one? Diddy or Will Smith? Which one? Which one, y'all? Now, you heard rumors of what Diddy did to Cassie, but you also heard rumors about what Will did. The two men you know about. What you think about Will? See what I told you? You can't pick one, dummies. You said you can't say this one better. I told you it's all of them. All we're doing is measuring levels of doo-doo. That's it. We're measuring levels of piss. That's it. You go to the PO, you go to the PO, right? You go for a job, right? You got that light piss like water. You got that dirty ass piss. Damn. You got that dirty piss. When they piss, you smell that shit. That shit stink. That's that dirty piss. You got some piss like water, but it's all piss. That's them. That's them, y'all. All right, when you understand that concept, you'll get it very clear. Yeah. And ain't none of them I ain't destroyed. Hold up. See, hold up. Diddy got more baddies. I see a lot of y'all was scared to answer that shit. That's how I know y'all let both of the ass off the hook. See, y'all told on yourself. Let's go. No, y'all. Taraji, no, man. Her family has been embarrassed. Her family been destroyed, y'all. Only time Taraji gonna be doing movies, they're gonna be doing low-level shit. If you got good credit, take out a loan and get her to be in a movie. Film that shit on your phone or something. They desperate. Let's go. Let's go. Now let's go back to the family because they didn't believe there was family, y'all. They only believe what they see on TV and they believe what they see in pictures on the ground. If it ain't in the picture, they don't know shit. Huh? This is called they was trolling your ass. This Usher trolling after you supposed to know he had herpes. But after he had herpes, he became a star again. How he do that? He made a song with City Girls. Fresh off paying off the STD case. Then you still ain't figure out why, if Diddy was behind City Girls, you still didn't get how they made a song called It's Time for the Percolator, and you still didn't get how City Girls actually used one of Bam Bada beats to put money in his pocket. Because they all together. That's right. Let's go. Bingo. Remember Fred Joestar? Guess what Russell Simmons did to him? Guess what had to happen to him for being on that show? All right? No, he was one of Russell's boyfriends too. The favorite of Onyx, Fredro. That's right. But you think it's a game, right? No. Look at Usher and Bally. Usher been in Bally, y'all. Remember I told you that fool been living out the country? All right? Weirdo, man. Told you, man. No. Guess what, y'all? These fools didn't stop. I think they just switched locations. I think that's a Geppetto hideaway. I also think that's a safe place you can bring people at and don't get in trouble. Yeah, I think that's going to be the new rich playground. I'm not stupid. See that? I told you it's a new world order. Now you think about that real ID, how you gonna hop on a plane. You hop on a plane, go straight to Bali. I know what they doing, man. They setting up hubs around the country. All right, see Usher trolling y'all? After being accused of STDs. After when he did them tours in America, taking y'all money in Vegas. From who? Them black woman. How you gonna troll them black women? He ain't never gonna be with no black woman. It's white. Been shitting on black women 30 years. They always gonna let you know. We don't want them that. Sorry. Been letting y'all know. Who the main one been on this shit all these years? Who the main one still out here in denial? Who the one still in denial out here, this stupid ass entertainment shit? Ha! No, except the fuck you got played. That's right, bro. Usher and Bally with Russell. Chilling. After taking on black woman money from the Barclay, after going to Vegas for a month, after all this shit, like Diddy, like him, and the thing that tripped me out, right? Diddy, Russell, Usher, family, same fucking house. It's crazy. All in y'all face. But now I got another one for you. Y'all get ready. Get yourself together now. Once again, y'all know I ain't doing enough updates. All right? And when I told you these bastards were family, and I kept telling you pick one, all right? So when I said they all gonna fucking fall because they ain't getting no more checks, when I broke down all they big dogs and canceled their ass and they all fucked up. Now let's go because I ain't playing with none of y'all. All right? See Taraji, when to go see her peoples? You looking at Taraji, P. Henson, and Bally with Russell. Straight up. This is what they do behind y'all back. Huh? This is what they do to perverts that pick and choose. This is what they do to y'all that pick and choose. When I tell you this how they play y'all ass to spin you. When they make you feel sorry for them and they play all these mind games on you. You don't get it, do you? You still don't get the celebrities or hoes and whores. And they always gonna run up under the one with the most money. And guess what? You still didn't get that the celebrities are always trained to bow down to who? The executive. Because you didn't understand that Russell and Diddy control the whole shit. That's why they ran first. Also, Russell and Diddy put their penis in all their ass and put Jay-Z there too. Yes, they did. They put it in him first. Yes, they did. They made Jay-Z Meek Mill before Meek Mill. Yes, they did. But now you're going to get it clear. Taraji. Now you see why she been crying, y'all? Her uncle rapist is on the run. It hurts her. Her cousin Diddy is locked up. It hurts her. Her nice white daddy is locked up. That's why she crying. And we understand they all have fun with Taraji ass, you'll get it clear. And then maybe Oprah might have jammed her head up there and said, give Gail some of that too. I'm not playing with y'all. All right? No. Let's go. See? You had no clue they was with the team. Because a lot of y'all thought just because you don't see them with them, they ain't together. But no, they got this thing called a deep, deep history. Because all your life is controlled and scripted. And all the characters you love, you picked them. And I know a lot of y'all were dumb back then because you had a rush card. They knew we were stupid back then where you were spending your financial money with rush. They knew back then with that rush card, people do anything for rap. They knew that with the clothes. Macy's knew it with Sean John. They all knew it. Rap has their brain. Rap music been out forever. But in the 2000s, they started making this thing called hip-hop clothes. Rapper clothes, y'all. Rapper this, rapper that. Who taught them it all? Russell Simmons. Y'all didn't get, they did everything Russell did. Where you think Sean John come from? Where you think Rockaway come from? Every fucking thing come from that bastard right there. But you don't get it, do you? Huh? Russell was right there, but Usher was under the covers. Russell Ben said, let me get some of that boy. All right? Taraji P. Henson and Russell. All right? Told you she's part of the family, y'all. You got to be part of the family. Go to battle, go visit your family member. Who's going to go out their way to see Russell? Guess what else, ladies? This is Taraji P. Henson smacking the face to every woman that been abused. It is said Russell abused 30 women before he ran. Taraji P. is confirming she with abuse. She does not stand by the woman, and she definitely ain't standing with no black woman. This is how they troll y'all ass. This is how they show you their true colors. What they say, they're not like us. In their world, they ain't do shit wrong. In their world, it's them against you. So you know what she said? Fuck y'all. I'm with Russell. Right in your face. Guess what? Taraji always been ugly to me. I know another thing, too. They love women that look like men. That's the shit they love. One way or another, look like a man. One way or another. That's what they like. All right? Or they're going to turn you into one. Guess what? Taraji never been sexy to me, y'all. Never. Nope. She ain't the type to make me horny. Nope. She ain't sexy or nothing. Nope. That's me. She the type when you want to freak off on. Nope. All right? You getting it clear? She's the family, y'all. We want you to understand. She family. Told you. Nothing gonna make it. Now look at Taraji then. Now look at her now. Look at her after you getting ran through in this game. Look at it now when you ain't the favorite no more. See, back then it was simple. When women had natural hair. Now look at their ass. Looking like Skeletor. Huh? Masculine hard. Remember I told you, man, I'm turning to men? Go look at Taraji now. That's right. To the point she almost tricked me. I thought she was, I'm like, man, Dad, what is she? No. When they done with you, you're going to be turned to a man. They're going to take every feminine thing, they're going to take every feminine bone out their body, y'all. That's how they going to be. Guess what? Told you Taraji been getting tossed up. She with the family, y'all. Y'all didn't get the family is Russell. Same house people are ushered to. They family, y'all. Told you already. They made her a star. It was them. Then they knew they had to usher the gay agenda. Cookie, you're going to be in the show. You're going to have gay kids. Come on, Cookie. We doing this thing called Empire. But what y'all don't know is that's going to be our last episode. Why? Because once you put out that perverted, nasty-ass, fruity-ass show, y'all finished after that. It was on Fox, remember? But what y'all forgot is everybody ain't like that show. And what else you forgot? Everybody that's against that lifestyle, they canceled your ass. And that's what happened. When I kept telling you, the reason why they fell off, they lost all their white fans. That's it. They lost their white fans about 2016. All of their ass. I'm talking about that Hillary Clinton shit. Like, they've been lost their black fans, y'all. They lost their white fans. They just kept their black fans on the internet. But black fans don't spend money like that, all of them. You know what I'm saying, y'all? That's why they fell off. But see, you see how, now look at Taraji's face back then. See how she wasn't depressed? She was happy, right? But since Hollywood went bad, says I know it went bad, I've been following the whole time. And that's why every time you see her, it's gonna be bad. See how the game do you, y'all? This how the game do you. Guess what? She under oath, so she ain't gonna say nothing. She got the same treatment Cassie got. The same treatment, might have been worse. And I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. No such thing as telling Russell no. No such thing as telling Diddy no. A lot of shit. All right? No. It's coincidence. She always crying. No. They broke her ass, y'all. They been broke her spirit. See that? Let me speed it up for you. Let me show you the woman that helped break her ass. Bingo. Broke her ass. Made them bitches eat cold pizza at an award show in front of everybody. Why they do that? Because Taraji was running her mouth, talking about Oprah ain't feed them. Oprah had them in Ubers. Oprah fixed their ass. Told you, man. Straight troll. Straight troll, queen witch. What you gonna say, bitch? Your career be over so fast. Plus, Oprah got her for the low ticket because she got them to do this while Harvey was in jail. You need some work? Yup. And she ain't paid him like that. This how you wanna know how Oprah was trolling Taraji? Because after she was talking about how she was treated, she made sure she got a picture of her eating that pizza after they gave it to him in a damn doggy bag. In a doggy bag. And then look over trolling. Look at her. See? You shut the fuck up next time. Bet you won't run your mouth no more. This is what you get for talking. And then I'm going to show you how they move strategic. Oprah made sure a cameraman right there. Watch this shit. Stand right here. Get this right here. That's how I tell you. That's how they roll. Diddy do the same shit. They always got a cameraman with them. This called planned out. They didn't know they were being filmed. See that? They didn't know. Oprah knew though. I told you that's how they play people, man. No, I told you they different, y'all. They different. So this is what I mean why they get dragged sometimes. Oprah drugged them like this on camera. Bitch, y'all gonna eat this cold pizza like some fucking kids. So imagine what they do to them behind the scenes, y'all. And you're gonna see Taraji eating that pizza, right? So you see what you see about Taraji. I know the game, y'all. That means she's already broken in. Ladies, you gonna let somebody play like that, or you gonna get up and leave, or you gonna just sit there, or you gonna at least have dignity and say, I ain't eating that shit. No, she broke their ass. No, she probably did it. Made sure they was hungry too. Made sure they were hungry before they got there. She probably even lied to them, said, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. They gave them doggy bags, y'all, with cold pizza in it. After she pimped their ass to do that movie. That whack ass color purple. Nope. Pimped their ass, y'all. Nah, y'all, they abused them. Yes, they did. Sexually. It's all in the Diddy story. It's all in, guess who else freaked her out? Told you they family. They family. They was in a relationship, low key. Y'all didn't know Mary flipped your ass, did you? It's a reason why Mary didn't have a man all these years, guys. Are you naive? I remember when Mary came out, hat to the back. I told you can come in this game, Les, they'll flip you straight. You have no proof Mary really loves men. You only got one fake relationship that didn't last. I told you they're telling on themselves. They're all really fruity. That's why they don't be in real relationships. No, Mary will flip your ass. I know history. I remember when Mary, Queen Latifah, and Missy used to hang together with Little Kim and a few others. I remember like yesterday, and the Brat. They was having a lot of freaky fest in the 90s. I keep telling y'all, it's all in the Diddy story. They're all Diddy family members. All the family members freaky. Mary, Missy, Timberland, all of them. Didn't Timberland tell you he was obsessed with Aaliyah? They're all freaks, y'all. They're all weirdos. It's all showing now. They've been dating and screwing each other for a minute, y'all. I hope y'all know that. See, y'all green around here. Y'all green. I'll show you something, man. They've been doing this. No. This is how they've been grooming a woman. So, bro, we're not going to play these games. It's a lot of women that's flipped. No woman with a man was on the timeline. Like button. But they were liking all that gay stuff. Yes, they were. All right? So we're not going to play. Instagram flip damn near all your ass because that was their job. You're going to get used to seeing woman-on-woman action. Woman-on-woman action. You're going to see so much woman-on-woman action. If I asked you when the last time you seen some man-on-woman action, you probably couldn't tell me. When the last time you seen a picture of a man kissing a woman on the lips? You ain't seen that. Then if I ask you when the last time a man kissed you on the lips, that's another question. When the last time a man kissed you on your neck? Who cares? But all you got to know is them bitches been grooming them girls, grooming the woman, grooming them girls, grooming the woman. That's right. Mary will flip your ass. She's goddamn Diddy's sister, dummies. That's right. That's how Taraji used to look. But they had a lot of fun with her. Guess what else they had fun with too? Kevin Hart. Can you see the artificial celebrities that were handpicked and selected? Can you now see why Cat Williams knew the truth, banging on all their ass? Banging on them. Why? They know the truth that Kevin Hart didn't come up in the comedian ranks like they did. They knew that. They knew that it was a time in Obama era where they started handpicking their favorites that they can control. Cat Williams and them all knew that shit. That's why they all kept getting in trouble because they knew the truth. That what? They were fake ass celebrities. Only ones that can what? Be controlled. That's right. Meanwhile, all of them controlled by who? Diddy. In your face, family members still in your face. All right? See Taraji? That little girl booty? Told you that's what they like. They liked her because she had a little body. You notice, y'all, they don't like nothing voluptuous. Nothing too much womanly. Not too much. If it's too much woman, they don't want that shit. They don't want nothing with no, they don't like no hips. They don't like this shit. They don't like hips and thighs. They don't like hips and thighs. They don't like that shit. No hips and thighs. Guess what else you will get? We ain't never gonna get no front picture. They don't like that shit. Everything from the back. That's it. Everything from the back. All right? So you get it now, right? Now you see that man right there? You know Kevin Hart was there too. What you think Kevin Hart did with him? Very simple, y'all. No. Nope. Always look at the environments. Always swinger gay environments. That's who they are, y'all. Celebrities don't party around all straight people. That's another thing a lot of y'all didn't know neither. All right? See that? Boo. Pimping her ass. They was showing you them put under control. Why? Diddy and Harvey already broke her ass in. For those who don't know, your favorite black movie, Paid in Full, Harvey Weinstein. Guess what else? Harvey fell on balls too. That's right. Can't be in no Harvey movie if he don't touch your ass. Didn't Terry Crews tell you about the man that gripped his nuts? That's him. All right? That's him. You be in his movie? Cameron. No such thing as not dealing with that rainbow. When you dealing that Hollywood movie, boy, you gonna deal in that rainbow. You ain't gonna fool me, brother. Nope. Know what happened to Cameron? If I told you his name is Jamron now. His name is Jamron. All right? That's his name. Them two right there, jam the whole black Hollywood. You ain't gonna duck it, no kind of way. Anything in acting, one to the right got your ass. Anything in music, left got your ass. Especially if you became a what? Star. Only way they ain't gonna get you is if you're a nobody. That's another thing. If you're a nobody, they don't want nothing to do with you. That's another thing. You ain't on their level. If I told you, you got it all mixed up. Y'all got mixed up with that model shit. Them rich men don't want no damn broke motherfucker. They don't want no broke. They don't deal with basic ass shit. Nope. They like to break celebrities, y'all. What's wrong with you? You're a family. Okay. It's okay with fantasize. All right? Let's fantasize real quick. You rich. If you rich and you're a celebrity, would you not want to have sex with your celebrities? You don't want nobody regular. You sitting back thinking with celebrity you can get next. Or make it whatever it is. Your pick is always going to be another celebrity. So, I know he wasn't dealing with models like that because I know the models were for specific jobs. The models were for the shit that he didn't want to do, period. That's why you always going to hear. You always will hear about him sitting somewhere else when it's a model. Now, another thing y'all didn't get because you didn't ask a question. Okay, you're hearing about stories of Diddy jerking off, but did you hear any stories about Diddy being active? No, because you ain't going to get them stories. Because guess who he was getting active with? Family, use your brain, dummies. He wasn't jerking off every episode now, was he? Okay, then. No. You only going to get jerk-off stories. But he was screwing a lot of people, but you ain't going to get that part. Same way you ain't going to get the part that they were tossing all their ass up. Why? Diddy already had them broke in. Passing to Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When all this is going down? Early 2000s, y'all. You're going to see. When Paid in Full came out, I know exactly what movie came out that year. Baby Boy. Yep. That's right. Taraji was the favorite. Kev, all of them hit that, y'all. Because that's how it works in that game. You Taraji, whoever hot, that's what she wants. She don't want no regular dude. That's not common sense. Do you think in your mind Taraji would pay a model to hit her? Do you think she would pay a model? Do you think she would screw any basic man? No, she wants somebody she wants what she wants. That's how they roll. They screw each other. That's what they do. They pass each other around. All right? All right, then. Told she got slutted out already, y'all. No. What happened is Taraji was the favorite. When I kept telling y'all, when the executives get behind you, you're going to be rich. You're going to be the one. You're going to be the one. So you're going to see she got put over Halle Berry. I don't say she got put over. All the good actors put over them. That's how it worked. Because the executives, they run the shit. He run it. Who should we get in this movie? No, I don't like her. Who should we get? That's how it works, y'all. Then you had chicks, like I said, a lot of them smart, run off, get pregnant, saying they don't want to do this shit no more. They'll tell you the woman get pregnant to get away. I don't do this shit. Who can we get? That's how it works, y'all. Who can we get? It ain't who we gonna. It ain't no fucking yo stupid ass thing you rehearsing for a movie. No, they back like this. Who can we get? Because they already know they want to select. You know what I'm saying? And they like people broken in with the program already. So you're gonna see. Diddy broke a lot of people in already. So it's like I said, it's a network. They pass people around, y'all. See what I'm saying? We get Taraji gonna be the next one to be the star. Then you'll see, made her star. Somehow everybody else just disappeared. Somehow they just, well, I told you that's how they do it. See how Fantasia was favorite and she disappeared. No, because that's how it is. Well, with Fantasia, she wasn't all the way in. So remember this too. You could be in Hollywood, but you still want them people always give them a hard time. So you give them a hard time all the time, they don't want to do it. So I say, it's ways to get out of shit. It's people that know how to do it. You got people that's scared to speak up for themselves. They're going to just do whatever. You got people, that's why I say they want the people like that. Shut up. Just be happy you with me, Oprah, and you're going to do whatever I say. But you got some celebrities, they got integrity. They ain't doing everything. They don't do a fuck. No, I'm not, whatever. Oh, he's hard to get along with. She's hard to get along with. They don't like that. But see, some people know the smarts. If I act like that, they'll leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be hard-headed. I'm just going to stay. I'm going to go to a movie set. I'm going to just keep fucking up on purpose. They just get rid of my ass. That's some people know how to do that shit. Well, I told you, some people know how to finesse that shit. But there's some you're going to see, the ones that's brainwashed, they're going to try to make everybody happy. They're going to try to be so perfect. They ain't going to know how to say no. And those are the ones they drag their ass. That's how it works, y'all. You got clues of this game. You might not know everything, but you know certain shit. You know some things about how if you hard to deal with, they don't want to deal with your ass. So what does that mean? Diddy told the truth. Willing participant. You think Diddy was stupid enough to just RAPE people have all these damn lawsuits? I'm talking about throughout his career, he gonna just be raping people, just keep going, just have all these, risk his company, his lawsuit with just raping men and women. Let's go. Harvey Weinstein. No, see what they're not telling you is it was a Hollywood procedure. I'm about to explain it to you with Harvey Weinstein. It was a Hollywood procedure, and they were all with it. The ones who wasn't with it, some of them had to get abused. Yes. And then sometimes they did shit that went too far. Yes, that's the abuse. And then understand there were two hornball weirdos. So Harvey, he went too far because he know he could do it. Like I said, he gonna grope you whenever you feel like it. Groping your ass. But you know him, Oprah did. Yeah. But him, he gonna violate you. And he gonna do it just to do it. And guess what? You can't say no, or you ain't gonna be in no more fucking movies. You done. Nothing you gonna say about it, y'all. Nothing you gonna do about it. And you gotta understand, he the one that knew his power and flexed it. Flexed his power willingly, on purpose. That's why when that woman got that award, she let it be known he the god of Hollywood. She said that shit on stage for everybody. You know what I'm saying? He was the man, y'all. But he was a tyrant. He was abusive. And I'm going to tell you again, out of the whole Me Too movement, no black celebrities stepped up. Which was my proof. The blacks and the minorities are already trained to take abuse from the industry. That's right. They're already trained. When you're already trained, let me show you something. When she's already trained, look at all the executives. She Taraji, getting dragged by Harvey and Oprah. Getting dragged by Diddy, Russell. See what I'm saying? Broken in. Now, can you imagine how much money they made off her? All right. When I tell you they all stuck together because there was a lot of them, they was all together. As each one made it, it kept each other afloat. That's how it worked. If Kevin Hart made it, it kept them afloat. And that's why I say they just kept pinging your ass. All right. If Mary, they all kept it. If Taraji stayed popping, Mary stayed popping. Like I say, if it wasn't for social media and these pictures, a lot of them would have been disappeared. That's why all you're gonna have is pictures. That's all you're gonna have. If I told you show me 5 blockbuster Taraji movies, give me 3 blockbuster. And I'm talking about other than just black movies. You can't do it. All they did was take pictures. pictures. That's your life. 10 years of pictures, y'all. They wasn't doing shit. So that's why no establishment, and that's why they ass broke in court. I know what happened. It was a pandemic. Motherfuckers went broke. Well, for that wouldn't be no lawsuits. I seen strippers come up with lawsuits. I seen everybody come broke. Right? Everybody that was broke came for a lawsuit 10 years later. That's just what happened. Because the industry is finished. It's hitting their goddamn pocket. Let's go. Harvey Weinstein. What? Let me show you something how it's all related. His victim, a young lady, has been going into court to support Cassie in her trial because these guys are in the same jail. Now, I need somebody to explain that. All right? This is for Black Hollywood people. So you still don't believe about this Black Hollywood shit? How they all in trouble? How they all been living a freaky, nasty life? How they all been playing the black card for money, monetary gain? How they been telling you about black this and black that when all of them getting paid by white Hollywood? Is it a coincidence that both of these guys are in the same exact penitentiary when both of them lived in Hollywood? When I told y'all this trial is to torment every single person that knows both of them, they the ones get this shit very clear. It's killing them. This shit is killing them so many ways, y'all. The main reason why this trial is killing all of them because they know that's the money right there. See, the celebrities know the money in jail. The celebrities know this. The money on trials. Fuck. What we gonna do now? So when I told y'all Black Hollywood was finished, these are two pillars right here. That man to the right is Hollywood. He's the main reason why I knew they were finished. So you see how Taraji got used and abused. This is what I was telling you. When they be fresh, they got that glow. They be a certain way. But the more they start hanging around them, they start looking bad. Because they start getting dragged out, y'all. It's all in your face. When these goddamn serpents all using you, all of them fucking gonna use your ass, all of them. Then what? See that? No. It's a reason why their career is over with, y'all. Taraji P and Russell, I'm gonna say they was in a relationship. You got family. She went to Bali to go be with Russell, man. Taraji P Henson in Bali with Russell. Family. Don't forget that. And that's after he been accused of 30 women and ran. He took 9 lie detectors in the house. 9 lie detectors in the house, not one at the police station. And she goes visit him. Pretty sure all of them do. I'm just showing you to show y'all always gonna get played. Always gonna get played. Anybody believe in this shit? Now, mind you, we know Russell's a pervert. Now imagine all of them in a place where they can't get in trouble at. You see how easy it is now? Now they're in a place where they can have all the fun they please. See that? It's one thing when you kick out of the country, but it's another thing when the country come visit you. And you got a little bit of country with you. All right? But no, ladies, see Usher shitting on y'all again? That's right. I told you Usher need to get his ass whipped. Diddy family members, y'all. While Diddy going to court in America, they out the country watching. I also told you they know when it's all over, all black celebrities will be ashamed. That's why they already been getting used to going out the damn country, y'all. That's right. They're also running from 47. Don't get it twisted. That's right. Told you they ain't good. Remember when I told y'all months ago they said Usher living out the country? Y'all thought I was playing, right? I said, yo, they come back and visit. When you got jets, y'all, it's nothing to come back and visit. They got jets. It's nothing. All right? It's nothing to come back. So that's in my opinion, that's how they living. Most of them living overseas, man. The ones that ain't good. See that? Russell was grooming them to get used to it. You know Russell's a businessman. Don't get it twisted. Don't think Russell ain't no face for no rich white executives neither. He's a pawn. He's always going to be a pawn and a slave. All right? So guess what happened next? Soon, They're gonna be promoting for y'all to go to Bali, go get that, spend that money. So now you see, right? That's the family tree. Russell, see what Jay-Z Yankee hat? Got it from Russell, y'all. See how Jay-Z dressed with the tux? Got it from Russell. Cassie was a fake Kamara Lee Simmons, y'all. That's all it was. There was nothing but Diddy playing make-believe like he Russell Simmons. That's all it was, y'all. So that's why I say this whole shit is when keeping it real go wrong. When the family was nasty and freaky and dirty and they get exposed in the end, nobody want to be down no more, y'all. When that money was good on top of the world, it was all good. So you mean to tell me they talking about penises in court and ain't nothing else come out yet? Have you heard anything dealing with trafficking yet? Wow. Look to me like somebody's getting pranked again. Damn, he did all that ish to go out like this? Shaking my head. This is crazier than regular crazy. All that beefing with Suge, all that beefing with Tupac, just to go to LA to be fruity. That's what I get out the whole shit. Where did she happen at? Hollywood Hotel. So it's exposed now, y'all. Diddy wanted to be on top so he could just be a pervert. That's it. We got the proof. They didn't build nothing for the black community. We got proof of all that perversion. Yes, we do. That's what we got proof of. When they talk about the Diddy case and trial, I get it clear. Because that's what he did to Beyonce too. Yep. I get it real clear. He just want to have fun sticking his thing in everybody. That's it. Thank you, Chevy. So, now you see why she tried to get Lizzo out the way, right? Did what she was trying to steal a Lizzo gay crowd. After this shit didn't work, she turned white. Cowboy Carter. Huh? Renaissance. All that other shit. That's right. I've been seeing them reaching. But it didn't work. Why am I saying that? Fell from grace. Here's the picture. This picture meant it been over for Beyonce. This was her fall from grace. But you didn't get it. Because this picture came out 8 months ago. And then you're going to see now her shows don't sell out. That's right. Cassie text messages say she was always ready to freak off. Uh-oh. Let's go on the recap. Cassie has had some of her text messages to Diddy read out in court, with one of them claiming she was always ready for a freak-off session. During the singer's cross-examination by Diddy's attorney, jurors were shown a number of graphic and explicit text messages between the former couple. Because there's nothing but text messages. This is no different from if I got one of y'all cell phones, two of y'all phones, you talking to the person you fuck with, it's going to be the same shit. Something like that. But they just more freakier with diseases. Yep. Because that's me, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I don't care what none of y'all talking about. I always been scared of diseases and all that. I ain't scared of gum. I'm scared of diseases. And I'm going to tell you this. Ever since I heard she had sores in her mouth and UTIs, I'm not interested in this shit no more at all. I look at Cassie, it's nasty as hell. I look at her, she still got some shit. That's how I look at her, y'all, straight up. Diddy's legal team were attempting to prove that the singer was a willing participant. One message from Cassie in 2009 read, "I'm always ready to freak off. It could be whenever." Once again, for those who do not know, though these messages are from 2009, and it was already said they had cell phones on Diddy from 2008. He kept all his cell phones, all pictures, all messages. He kept his phones in a safe. Yep. And like I keep telling y'all, everything we're getting now is just Cassie leaks. Diddy Cassie leaks. We're getting Cassie Diddy details, but this is how Diddy rocks with everybody. Other messages from Cassie, the music mogul, include her saying, "I feel like I want to F-U-C-K, and I'm so horny, I can't concentrate." One very explicit message read, "Can't wait for you to DICKT's my PUSSY raw. Cassie also revealed that Diddy taught her how to perform oral sex in early stages of their relationship. So all this in court, huh? Well, if Diddy had to teach her, it sounded to me like she was a minor. It sounded like to me. When I know they get them young, and I know for a fact that Diddy was raised by Russell, he tried to get a fake Kamara Lee. All right? The prosecution are attempting to prove that Diddy's freakoffs were against the will of the participants and that he coerced and drugged people into sexual activity. Once again, who did he drug? Who are the participants? Is it women or is it men? Does Diddy, a rich man, have to knock women out? If a woman is a willing participant, if a woman ain't, he's rich. If a woman had a chance to participate in a threesome with them, would she not? And he's going to look out, right? Okay, then. That's why you'll get it clear right here. The prosecutors are attempting to prove that the Diddy's freak-offs were against the will of the participants and that coerced and drugged people into sexual activity. But what they're not telling you about the background behind the 700 dildos and the baby oil. And another thing y'all don't get because y'all are slow. Guess what? If the police kick in my house, if Homeland Security kick in my house, why would they take my dildos? Why would they take my dildos and baby oil? Got nothing to do with that, don't it? All right, then. You're not getting it. The baby oil and the dildo were used for our APE events. Duh. Told y'all slow. All y'all know is kitty, tootsie roll, freaky joke, pervert. No. The dildos and baby oil were for the men. Simple. They were not willing participants, some of them. And some of them had to get knocked out. The willing participants, they didn't get knocked out. That's Terrence Howard and them. All right? But if you didn't believe he got Terrence Howard, they still giving you clues. He knocked men out. How you know that? He's saying it. He laced my drink. No, the stories we already got, like I said, that did come on TV. Messed up hotel rooms. I'm going to say it's the same hotel. Lighting, he had his workers set up the room with bottles of baby oil, cameras, lights, and all other accessories, the champagne, the liquor. Yes, that was for men. Male models, bisexual swingers for men and women, mainly for the damn men, because he was getting men punished. That's why you hear about the watching. But if you also understand that Cassie allegedly had STDs in court, set out her own mouth, maybe that's why he was jerking off in the chair. Who knows? Huh? That's why I say there's a lot with this shit I don't know. As far as I know, he knew Cassie had STDs and was using them for a lot of shit on purpose. As far as I know, I don't put nothing past that wicked. When that fool say no way out, when you get the STDs, ain't no way out. Make sure you get an STD. Make sure you get one. Ain't no way out, bro. That's right. And we all know we got the same shit. That's how that shit work with them. They nasty, bro. Right? Philip, the male stripper, also detailed that he had difficulties staying hard in the presence of Diddy after witnessing the music mogul allegedly attack Cassie and that he would not be paid if he could not perform sexually. Because why? He gonna make you do shit. Now you picture Diddy telling a man call himself straight to screw a transsexual and he don't want to do it. You think about that. Because that's what he gonna do. All right? If that's what he want to see, that's what's gonna happen. All right? So if he telling a big muscle-bound model what to do, what the you think he did to Terrence Howard? Then don't believe that. Once again, a lot of y'all did not know Diddy was behind Empire. Well, you know now. All right? You got proof. How you know that? You know Diddy affiliation with who? Terrence Howard. You now know Diddy's affiliation with who? With who? Taraji P. You also know Diddy affiliation with who? And it was wicked. Who's that? Mr. Bashir, the young boy. Diddy was behind Empire the whole time, y'all. And so was Will Smith. Tomorrow, I loaded the picture with Will Smith and Bashir on a red carpet event. They were going out as dates. That's right. They like him young and tender. Can you imagine what they did to that boy? Now you see that, right? You need any proof about Will being a Geppetto now, y'all? Don't forget, too. Don't forget this, y'all. The number one thing y'all forget. How old they say Cassie was? Let me give it to you again. How old did they say Cassie was? Why? What they like, y'all? What I told you around here. What they like? Barely legal. They really like underage, but barely legal, you don't get in trouble for. Barely legal, 19. But when she was with Ryan Leslie, how old was she? I don't care what you say in that picture, she looks under 18 in her face. Because this is how they've been picking and controlling. They get the woman controlling from teeny boppers. And then they grow into a grown woman, you fall in love with them. But they control them from teeny boppers. All of their ass. I proved it with Chris Brown. All of them, man. Told you your life is controlled, y'all. Now you got to prove your life is scripted. I love Cassie. Did he control her? See your life controlled? Let me show you your life scripted. I love Usher. Did he control her? I love Ray J. Did he control them? Control every single one of y'all fucking stars. Everybody you love. I love Taraji. Control her too. When I tell you life is control, your life is a script. They wrote your script, y'all. They wrote your fucking script that you believe. That's what I kept telling y'all. We love Mary. Mary's a carpet muncher, guys. It's okay. They control Mary too. When I tell you your whole life is controlled, you just pull up tomorrow. Just keep pulling up and tell me your favorite. Keep showing me, is it this one? I'll keep showing you. When I tell you Fantasyland, BT was for black people, a world to believe everything that was fake, believe it as real. Accept it and accept the characters. Look up to them, worship them, follow them. That's what it was. Now the Diddy tried to expose it. This is who they are. This is who they are. And it's only two things. Either you a part of them or you against them or you're not with them. You ain't got to be against them. But either you with them or you ain't. And if you with them, you got this behavior too. But the secret is, mostly all of them do. We know this already. If they ain't all two-way, they into abuse. If they into straight sex, they still into some type of abuse. If they're into other stuff, we know they into what? Geppetto shit. So we know what they all about. Either they into it or what? They know their friends do it. It's the same shit. Go watch the movie Babylon. They'll show you that too. One of their friends got caught messing with minors. One of their friends got caught, somebody died. They knew he liked minors, but they'll just shake their head. Like, damn. They, like I say, they're all the men with that shit, but they know if that's what that man like, they just shake their head like a family member. Like, here you go, this shit again. Like, they know. Tell you, they all know. That's why I say they're all guilty by association first. Period. Taraji P. You mean to tell me, y'all, she got a good image? Russell, Diddy, and Harvey Weinstein? No, Oprah know what time it is. Oprah knows who she is. She knows exactly what Diddy and them did to her. That's why she said, I'm going to get me some of that too. You're going to do this Color Pepper remake. And then she had a nerve to complain about how Oprah treated her. Oprah said, I got something for y'all. All right, keep running your mouth. When I told y'all they were using their celebrity platforms to run their mouth, they got it twisted. Taraji forgot she was under Oprah. I kept telling you what they was doing. That's what got Black Hollywood in trouble. Black Twitter did. Running their fucking mouth, y'all. They forgot they were celebrities. Celebrities used to get smacked up. They get jerked for their money. They get dragged. But the platforms gave them a voice with their fans and gave them a strength of power. So Oprah said, bitch, I got you. I'm going to fix your ass. And record it. And didn't hide it. Nothing. Right in your face. Look at Taraji with that damn pizza. Turned them into fucking kids, y'all. I swear to God, Oprah did. But I tell y'all, you can talk what you want, but I know the truth. Some of them ain't nothing to play with. That's what I mean. In that game they in, they ain't nothing to play with, y'all. They don't have no heart. So here's your proof. Now look at Taraji with that pizza, and you just think clear as day. If Oprah could make her do this, can you imagine what they had her doing? When I kept telling you, fans, you got to understand this, fans. These damn celebrities were portraying a role of gods and kings, and they were making you believe they were so big and powerful, but they not. They not even over the damn executives, y'all. That's why I'd have been check all y'all head with that dumb shit. They not even over the executives. And I first broke all this down with Jay-Z and Diddy first. That's why 2 years ago when I got into all this, first thing I showed you was Diddy's father, Clyde. I showed you Jay-Z whole beginnings to show you no matter how much they talk to your face, black people, they always had bosses. They never, to me, they was never that big. Then they started playing this game. We're going to let you blacks hold the money at your house. Why? To make the blacks believe in y'all. That's why. They believe in anybody with money, right? So we're going to make sure y'all accounts look right, and they'll believe everything you say, and they're going to go with that shit. We also gave y'all the money to control the rest of black Hollywood. They're always going to bow down. Only reason why black people train to bow down because of money. So Taraji going to play that role because they're going to keep telling her Oprah's a billionaire. Oprah got $3 billion, $3 billion, $3 billion. So being that she got $3 billion, she'll let Oprah put foot up her ass. Same thing with the rappers and everybody else. Diddy's a billionaire. Y'all keep forgetting that. A billionaire. A lot of y'all, you'll let a billionaire put foot up your ass too. That's right. That's the part y'all keep forgetting. Billionaire. Fool, you ain't never met Martin Luther King. You ain't never met a billionaire neither. So I know why they do what they do. It just always ends up bad for them. All right? What did I say? The main thing I said, they got money to us because we broke, right? But their generational wealth is under fire. They don't have generational wealth no more, y'all. First of all, they didn't have it. They was trying to get it. But it's their generational wealth that's under fire. So that's why you'll see Shannon Sharp get accused, but he got to still work on YouTube. Because if he knows if he falls at 50-something, his generational wealth is threatened and destroyed if he got to pay that $50 million. So maybe Shannon working his ass off because he's going to pay that $50 million payout. Right? And also, don't forget this, y'all. All that shit Busby got in the cut has nothing to do with this. So I can guarantee you some more shows are coming up. It's going to be a show against Shannon Sharp and LeBron because they both in Tony Busby lawsuits. So I'm letting you know ahead of time, y'all. I'm letting you know. Look, Shannon Sharp, LeBron coming soon. That's separate. But then again, LeBron is mentioned in his Diddy shit because all the people Busby got ain't still in the cut. It's a procedure because the rest of the people might not get dealt with till Diddy gets his time. Then the other lawsuits come out. That's how it's going to be. This shit just getting started. But in court, they playing. Why? Diddy tried to turn CASSIE into Camaro. That's all it was. He tried to use the Russell Simmons formula. Russell told him, you get them young, you raise them up. You get them young, but you don't bring them out to the 18. Russell said the same shit. Brought out I met at 17, some bullshit. No, y'all know them way younger than that because they know the game. What? You get tall young ladies. You get the tall minors. That's what they get. Tall minors and tall barely legals. That's their whole shit. I learned it from Epstein. That's right. Epstein case teach you everything. Barely legal, y'all. Tall barely legal. See what I'm saying, bro? You get them tall young girl, 5'9", 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1" maybe. Put them in. That's how they throw it all off. Whole time. This is also the formula Diddy used to blackmail you to sleep with minors, y'all. That's what I kept telling y'all. This why LeBron and them got to be scared. It's not just about what Diddy did to you. He can offer you a lot of women, a threesome, but one of them underage, y'all. This is the shit they were doing when you got to use your brain, y'all. When you on hallucinated drugs. Say Cassie in that picture 17 right there. You would not know that. Because in my opinion, she is 17 right there. In my opinion, I had 17, 16. That's my opinion. So you're in the party. This is how they do it. It's going to be just like that. Laura London, another girl, two grown as hell. Young girl with him, tall as hell, right with him. Coming with him in the party, whole shit. Drunk and high now. 3 in the morning, you in the party, you ain't paying no attention. You think she grown. But guess what? You just got set up. That's how they do this shit, y'all. So it ain't no thing with all the when you thinking it's just they be in the party with my no, they be sneaking them in on some slick shit. Ladies, let's not be dumb. Ladies, you gonna act like y'all was not sneaking in shit before y'all was 18? It's very simple. All right then. I already know for a fact, any black woman raised on hip hop, you been in some shit underage. That's just how hip hop do. It makes it like that. It was a reason why back in the day with all that hip hop shit, it was no such thing as ID because they know what was going on, y'all. Yes, that's your proof your pedo behavior was permitted through the 80s, 90s, all that shit because they ain't never care about no ID. And it was such thing as what? Fake ID. That's right. When Russell got Kamara, fake ID days. So stop playing, y'all. So I put it all together, y'all. It's put all together now. That's why I kept saying the most of the pedo shit they did back in the day before the laws was put in place. That's why it's going to take you back to the what? R. Kelly Aaliyah. That was the example of what? What they were doing. They knew back then what? They're pedos. Always make it look legal. A fake marriage. A record deal. Bingo. Family. Yo, the truth is, y'all, that whole R. Kelly shit, that was outright in our face. Just look at the damn album. Age ain't nothing but a number. It's on the cover. Didn't think how it was going down at that time. He was actually screwing Aaliyah. When he drops an album called 12 Play. Family, the curse of Geppetto has already been on that community already. It's been since the 90s, y'all, because it's been accepted. Then when R. Kelly went to trial the first time, everybody was saying free R. Kelly that time. So what I'm telling you is, that's why you're getting freaky jokes in the courtroom, because the joke is on you. The Tootsie Roll also mean black people. All right? So that's why I say the joke is on y'all. Because what's the narrative? They're freaky, they're nasty, they're horny hornballs, they have unprotected sex. Everything, every stereotype of the black community is being played out in the courtroom. I know what's going on, right? They're abusive, they're drug addicts, they're sexual deviants. That's what it's about. This is what the joke's about. That's what the joke's about. They saying it's a little bit of Diddy and all of y'all. And R. Kelly and Jay-Z. I wanted to bet my right arm. New York and Chicago got the most registered sex offenders. I want to bet that shit. Somebody look it up for me and holler at me one day. I want to bet between New York and Chicago, y'all. I want to bet. California, too. California, definitely the home of rapos. Yeah. Most of the rapists in California. Because when you're in the desert, you don't get a lot of pussy. They got a rape out there. Yeah, that's how it works, y'all. Pardon my French. I just like saying that word sometimes. Let's go. All right? Because all this other talk, I got to say it, y'all. All these baby oil stories. So now you get it, right? Cassie being illustrated as a freak. But I'm going to say this. They all freaks. But in the end, she did want to get away. Why? Because he had her doing some horrific shit. That's why she wanted to get away. I hope they ain't kill nobody by mistake. On that note, now you get it, right? But get this part to your head. It's all celebrities, guys. All of their ass. And they all going to die in guilt because they all know the truth. And the rest of them, they going to run. That's right. That's what they going to do. Run. Because they all know what they did. Now, remember, Bashir just saw proof. But I proved what they did to Lil Durk. You know what they did to Meek Mill? And they did it to all of them. That's right. All right? Just remember that. What happened to him happened to all the rappers. What else you know about rappers? They get plugged by cross-dressers. The trans plug their ass. They like it. Yup. They like it. That's how it go. And the trans groomer groom their ass in. That's why all these stories was to raise your boys off it. When she came out with that story on who, Chingy, it was for real. It was the truth. That when they first started grooming y'all ass to accept the behavior. Get ready for it, bro. You want to be a rapper? All you got to do is get drilled. Then they called them what? Drill rappers. Where city start from? Chicago. You know why they called them drill rappers? Because they were getting drilled. Why you think all the drill rappers looked fruity? Because they were really drill rappers. That's right. Getting drilled. It's not a joke, not a game, y'all. It's the truth. To get the money to be a star in a Hollywood game, the men must get drilled. That's right. That's the story of the baby all in the dildos. Only thing is, shh. So now this is why you've been getting these clues. These AI videos are being made all over the world. They're being made by people that know all the inside scoop that are in on destroying and dismantling Black Hollywood, telling all Black Hollywood secrets. That's why I told you, this is a campaign against them. In the courtroom, that's child's play. So everybody tapping around here, y'all know exactly what's going on. But like I said, that's all rappers. Pick one. Pick your favorite one right now. Say it out loud. Fool, that's Jim Jones. Pick one. Ask all of their ass. Either they're top or bottom. But guess what? Them rappers ain't no tops. They bottoms. The executives are tops. The big dogs, they the ones be on the top. Not the rappers. Ain't no rapper screwing Diddy, y'all. That's not going to happen. All right? Now you see, they abused the shit out of Brandy too, y'all. Abuse her. Abuse her. Go check the video. I just want to be down. You'll see freaky grown-ass Queen Latifah in the video, stud-ass. You're going to see freaky-ass MC Light, Yo-Yo. You're going to see all the freaky-ass women in their 30s when she was about 14. Because that's how they do it. That's the clue. What's the clue? Go watch the video. I want to be down. They will show you the formula, how they'll take a young girl and surround her with grown adults to throw it off. It's in the video. Same family tree, FR3AKY, Monica, what? Just one of them days. The Geppetto shit already happened in our face. The key to the Geppetto story is Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah, and Usher. And you will see they were stars at the same exact time. It started about 94. At that same time, I'm a minor, other people minors, we were being preyed on back then. So that's why I talk shit too. You know why I talk a lot of shit now? I'm not playing that shit because I know when I was young, they were preying on me. I was the prey. So I know how to get down now. That's why I'm trashing their ass. Because we was the prey, y'all. They preyed on us. So I can pray to God and thank God that I didn't get flipped. I'm okay. I'm not brainwashed by rap music, and I'm having fun. It does not hurt. I'm having a ball with it. It's called payback because they made me believe they were real. I thought they got a lot of coochie. I thought they really shoot your ass, beat you up. I believed all that shit whole time. That shit totally opposite. Totally opposite. Only thing they kill is man buns. That's it. Sorry, y'all. It is not a lot of reports of abuse. This shit fake. Meaning he abused men, y'all. Put it like this. He abused men 10 times worse than CASSIE. Why? He had models peeing in men's mouth. He had models drilling men. He made men go down on models too. Then when you're a man, it's worse when that shit come out. Are you getting this shit? The secret is you're not going to see. Your Honor, bring out the evidence. We're going to bring it out now. You ain't going to see them roll out a car of dildos, y'all. But when you comprehend that, maybe they wanted to get DNA off those dildos, then you understand why Homeland Security took them. I'm going to say it again. If the dildos and baby oil are not part of the crime, why the hell would Homeland Security take it? For those who don't know, police does not go in your house. They don't take out your sexual toys, y'all. They're not going to go on top of your dresser and take your baby oil and lotion. If you understand they took the dildos and baby oil as evidence, then you'll get that it was for the men. It's very simple. Maybe they wanted to check the DNA on the dildos. But then you'll get the package deal of the baby oil, dildos, and the cameras they took all together. They took them all together. It's telling you who he was getting and what he was doing. And that's why in court, Your Honor, I didn't rape no men. I didn't do nothing to nobody. Y'all got the dildos and the baby oil, but I didn't do shit to no men. That's what it's about. CASSIE is being used to show his behavior. So you put yourself in CASSIE's shoes. If you want to prove that this man, that man is a beater, he's violent, you got to tell the story of his violence. But he's been accused of being this way with a lot of people. But you're the only one we can get to tell the story because you live with him. So if you don't tell the story, we can't make this shit stick. Because everybody else want to come up anyway. So that's what you're dealing with in this case. You're watching Cassie be humiliated because she's the only one confessing to Diddy freaky Hollywood stories. Everybody else is, oh my God. Oh my God. That's what's going on. So now you get it? Got it. For those who pulled up, once again, Freaky Taraji in Bali on a week vacation with Russell. What else? They got ran out of Hollywood. I want a Taraji house burnt down. Who knows? But I told y'all blacks ain't good in Hollywood no more. Nope, only a few. Anybody under that other side, they ain't good. I'm gonna just tell you simple and plain. Anybody got smoked with 47, they ass out of here. That's it. If anybody been talking shit, they gotta go. That's what this about. But I told you, they number one charges is they didn't do nothing for the black community. And everybody got abused was black. So that's what this case is. All right? Don't you think if they'd have built something positive in the country, they wouldn't have to leave? But when you usher and you made money in Atlanta your whole career and you didn't build shit in Atlanta, if you want to know your real enemies are the ones that didn't build shit for you. Your real enemies are the ones that you don't see no more, left your neighborhood in trouble, don't show their face, and left you with nothing. Those were the real enemies. Why? Because they all knew they could have did something, and they proved you they wasn't going to do shit. What else is slap in the face? Russell Simmons can build up Bali, but not Queens, New York. Huh? Russell Simmons can build up out the country, but not in a black neighborhood. Ain't no such thing as taking on people's money, building up your hood. We pay you to go against them and destroy them. That's why. So, this called pride. This Usher saying, fuck y'all. Y'all don't fuck with Russell? I fuck with Russell. He my uncle. Taraji said, fuck y'all. Y'all say my uncle touched on 30 men? He my uncle. What is that? The black family? Uncle touched on everybody? Everybody still sit on Uncle lap. Bingo, Uncle Russ. The secret is, this is nothing but black abuse, but to them it ain't no abuse because the shit normal. That's also the secret in this. Ain't no such thing as abusing black people because they train to be abused and they like the shit. That's right. And they support abusers. Here's the proof. And they support abusers. Here's the proof. So, they talk about racism, but they support rapism. This is why nobody gives a fuck about none of what they talking about no more. Here's the proof. All right, that's it. No more talking, y'all. It's exposed. Like it, love it. So now you'll see Black Hollywood gonna try to keep it covered up, but they don't know they're on the Titanic. So you can cover up the Titanic all you want, but it's still gonna sink. That's it. How's it gonna sink? No more money. Why? Both of them in the same fucking jail. What else? The two victims hanging together too. Harvey Weinstein victim going in the courtroom supporting Cassie. Yep. But just know that when you Hollywood, every day these guys going to court. Every day they scared to death. Remember I told you it's a black world, a white world. I can't cover both. I'm in the black department. The white department, they covering Harvey Weinstein every day because it's both of their ass. This shit hard to keep up with all of it. But what I'm telling you is, you know why Russell ran, and that's it. But he's not innocent, so you got your proof. Russell ran, not innocent, but Taraji was still with him because that was his little boo. That was a little boo. Little boo thing. How we know that? Little boo went to Bali. Little boo a swinger. That's right. She like that old stuff too. She like the men. Huh? She like Mary too. You know how many trips her and Mary went on? I knew about the one shit. I never knew about this. No, y'all carpet munchers. I have no proof Mary takes penis at all. No proof at all. Nope. Mary don't like men like that. She'll take some dick, but she don't like men like that. Also, I think some of them can't do that. Mary, look, man, Mary know a lot of women want to eat her ass out. She know that. They've been knowing that, bro. All them pictures on their gram was for women, mostly. Yes, it was. Flipping their ass. How I knew one was getting flipped? When I started seeing one with kids talking about nothing. So, y'all, The whole plan of music was to flip everybody, and it worked. All right. So go back to the thing with Cat. I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow. You're gonna see Cassie had a dog collar around her neck. Ryan Leslie was walking around with her in public as a sex slave, guys. As a sex slave. So I know what happened. Diddy bought her ass out her contract and put her in a contract. I know what happened, man. That's my opinion. Also, I'm looking at it like this. When they had Cassie, she was a mine. That's what I think. Because Diddy was trying to make her Kamara. That's why you'll see she did everything more than music. Because I don't believe she was a real artist, y'all. I don't believe that. I know singers, she don't sing from the stomach. She could sing, but she's not a singer. It's a difference. Because if she was a singer, she'd have dropped more music. Period. With Diddy and after Diddy. They had other shit to do. Her money was good, she was right, and everything was straight. Remember, Cassie reaped the benefits. She had to act like her. Cassie was put over her. Well, I kept telling you, Cassie knew all this shit too. By her being Diddy's man, she over everybody. Bitch, I'm over Taraji. You feel me? I'm over Brandy. She knew that shit. I'm over Laura London. I'm over everybody. I'm Diddy girl. I'm over Mary. She knew that shit. You feel me? So she had her perks. She knew that. I'm over all these bitches. Meanwhile, when she wanted to leave, that's probably when he let her leave. And that's when the shit got messy. All right? So on that note, now you see the industry always been controlled, y'all. Always. Diddy controlled them all. It's just this thing called camera. That's the magic of Hollywood, y'all. They made your life where you only believe what's on camera. And what's not on camera, it didn't happen and it don't exist. Do you get it? That's how you're trained. Meanwhile, just look at that picture and just know it could be Diddy right in that bedroom, Jay-Z right there, everybody right there, but you ain't gonna know because that's how the shit always played out for us. Your reality will be TV. Then as time went on, your reality will be cell phones. That's your life. Other than that, you don't know nothing. That's how it's supposed to be like that. So keep watching the Freak Off episodes about Tootsie Rolls, but meanwhile, you ain't gonna know nothing. That's the game, y'all. All right? That's how it worked. And he the one told them all. Sad. I told you Jay-Z wasn't a real executive. He just studied Russell Simmons, dummies. He was a rapper acting like an executive. He was a rapper. How I know that? Because I know. Trust me. Russell the one bent his ass over. Show you the picture when Russell and Diddy had Jay-Z under control fully. They the ones made him campaign. Yup. They the ones turned him into a Democrat. It was them. Yes, they did. On that note, y'all, I'm out for real this time. All right? So we're going to watch the rest of these details today. We're going to see what happened. But just know, everybody you see in entertainment, if they got a name, if they been around Diddy, and they been around for years, if they ain't talking about it, if they ain't dissing his ass, if they ain't breaking this shit down or what really went down, they all got that royal treatment. Why? God blesses you with olive oil. In that game, you get blessed with baby oil. That's right. That's right. Once again, y'all, it's all of them. Mainly the rappers. See how he played a rap in the video? That was another shot at us. That was a hint. Out of all the people rolled in Empire, he played the rapper. And he played the tough rapper. Told you, they prank you. They prank us. Huh? The one that was the rapper was getting drilled. Jussie Smollett wasn't. The other brother wasn't. No, they were telling us he's gay. Rappers are gay. It's in the fucking TV show. All right? You just didn't get it. All right? That's all rappers. Pick one. We out. Yeah, y'all, we've been in the land of make-believe, man. Wizard of Oz. If you don't figure it out, you still gonna be stuck in that shit. It's called fantasy land. You still believe everything you see? Fantasy land. You still believe what's in a picture? Really? Okay, that's cool. All right. Still think Mary straight? You don't think Mary might be abusive? You don't think Diddy could tell Mary do some shit? Huh? You a green ass female entertainer, green as hell, calling yourself straight. What you ain't gonna do? You Mary seduce your ass? That's right. Mary's a witch, y'all. Yes, she is. All of them are. See that? That what Diddy like. See when Diddy do threesomes like that. That's what y'all don't get. That's the threesomes they like. They want a feminine man, a feminine woman. That's Diddy. That's Diddy. You got it twisted. The masculine models for the drilling. When Diddy intimate, he ain't with no masculine model fool. When he get intimate, he gonna be with a tenderfoot and his girl. That's right there. I knew that from studying the picture. You ain't looking at like Farnworth Bentley, willing participant. So what I'm saying? He kept that white femme boy around the house. He keep them white feminine boy. He like feminine men. That's what Diddy like. Mace. That's right. Threesome. That's how they getting down. When there's a masculine man around, he drilling. The models do the drilling. They're gonna drill men and women. The models are for drilling, y'all. That's right. No, Taraji was never a sex symbol. Y'all know she was never the prettiest. To me, she never pretty. She never been sexy to me, y'all. She never been sexy to me at all. Swear to God. She looked like she'll be my friend, man. A cool girl. She never been sexy to me like that. Just haven't. All right. Oprah look like she slutty. Oprah more sexy than goddamn Taraji in that old shit. I know Oprah more freaky, goddamn. Oprah more sexy than her, y'all. I'm sorry. The old Oprah. You know what I'm saying? Oprah more, trust me, man. I know Oprah was a damn super freak because they love her ass, man. No white men loved her ass, man. I'm telling you, y'all, it's a reason why she where she at. She made them men happy. I'm telling you. Oprah made, see, but y'all don't get too, she made them men happy in the fucking 80s. So she been straight. She like, I did, man. She like, that's why she don't play with them chicks. That's why she don't play with their ass. Plus, she know what she had to go through and what she had to do. She already know that. Yeah. But see, back then, yeah. See that? Oprah was out there. But like I said, for him to play that role, you know what had to happen to him. That's right. Now, Oprah show her real self in the movies. Her and Gail, they about that. Because you see the movie, how she smoked them cigarettes, you be like, nah, that shit look for real. Nah, Oprah, you playing them thought roles too good. What the fuck you doing? Yeah, y'all see that? Yeah, Taraji, nah, she's like a little boy. I want to do what you try. No. Anyway, you see the mother witch play their ass. Now, family, would you have let this woman, would you let this, you a grown-ass woman with kids. You gonna let another grown woman give you some pizza in a bag? Really? You ain't got no pride or nothing? So you gonna eat pizza in a fucking bag. What if your job did that to you? But this different. It was in front of everybody. This was their event. This was a corporate event. This was a major event. That's what made it worse. It's not like they were working. Oh, we need to eat real quick. Take this bag of pizza. No, this was an event planned out. That's what I know. She's stuck it to their ass. Planned out, y'all. Talking about what they ain't gonna do. Then got the picture when they wasn't looking. Taraji was talking shit on the internet, y'all. That's what tripped me out. Said Oprah did this, did that. She ain't take care of them. She said, I got their ass. You know what happened after this? After this, about a couple weeks later, Hawaii burnt down. Yes, it did. Right after this shit, Hawaii said, whoosh. Yup. We out.